start out optimized for some pretty fun gameplay.
Cool. Yeah, I need to like take some time to look through all of it.
Yeah,
Dive
same.
in, and
Have not.
if there's
Shit.
any resource that you need that you don't see there, just ping me, and I will. Now that I am a part of this strange dark web repository of literally every asset for this game ever,
Isn't it wild, man?
holy shit, it's so cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm happy to post whatever we need in the resources page.
That
But
does
also,
feel properly cyberpunk.
Yeah, I use the character builder on it just to kind of like
Play around with it.
play it out a little bit, and look at everything, and boy,
Yeah.
there's like a million fucking skills.
there are
Dude,
so many
Like,
skills in this game.
This is a legit RPG, not the streamlined 5e version.
Yeah,
This is like, hey, you can build a character.
Before you get too far into like thinking about the character you want to build, just know that Nathan, I'm hopefully not stealing your thunder, but sounds like we will be building our characters together.
Yes. So just a little peek behind the curtain. Unfortunately, there's not a roller integration with Tailspire. That doesn't take a shit ton of work on the front end. However, there is a beautifully streamlined application for phones and tablets that allows you to build a character, including all of your life path stuff, and then also use that as a roller. So you just tap on the skill, it'll spit out a roll. You tell me what you rolled. I trust all of you. And the character creation process, I sort of walked Mike through it last week, and he can probably speak better to it, but is just about the smoothest app-based experience that I've ever come across in terms of like making a character that's got this level of complexity.
Cool.
Yeah, it is up there with. I mean, I would say it's different, but it does feel more streamlined and like gives you 3 choices as to how, like, if you want guardrails or if you want railroads for like creating a certain character type, it can supply you with that. So that's pretty fun. So you can think about like what kind of guy you want to be, so you can create your little token, but actually like rolling for or like getting skills and creating a character sheet, that's all going to happen in session 0.
Yup.
Okay.
But before that can happen, I have to kill all of your current characters.
TPK. TPK.
Is that going to be the new rule going forward? Like we can only play a new game once
After everybody dies.
No!
Everybody dies.
Time
No,
to drag ass and
Granite can never die.
I
the
sleep in
rings
my
are.
order.
The Ring of Mind Shielding will make him live forever. Well, anyways, tonight, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about Embers in the Dark.
Okay.
Starring Lynn Coro,
Yeah.
Bax,
beep boop.
Ruvia,
Whoops.
K6, and Cicatrix. Oh, there we go.
Hey, fucko! Who are you?
So, last time on Embers in the Dark, you guys finished up a fight that broke out after the Sabak tournament. Managed to run down the instigator, whose name was Silas something.
Silas Draver.
Silas Draver. Stop him from being able to run away with the pot of winnings. Get the correct code for the hangar that Darga has a luxury yacht parked in. Make your way down there. Tried to get stopped by Imperial goons dressed as winged guard, and then bust into the hangar where Darga is currently trying very hard to depart in very quick order.
Oh, 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 oh.
So the right now, what you guys know is that Darga's trying to leave. There is a transport in low Bespin orbit, I would say. That there has been some sort of exchange of a slave circuit code, something that would allow someone from outside of the ship to pilot the ship if they were to have that code. You're pretty sure that the transport ship is full of slaves that were probably payment from the Empire to Darga in exchange for Tibiana gas, but you're not really sure why. So you are trying to get the answers to these questions by shooting.
That is what we're good at.
It is true. So let's go to Docking Bay 4414.
I'm not good at shooting.
Violence. Violence was the general consensus.
Sorry, it was what is violence?
But Black Dynamite, I don't know how to shoot a gun.
I do sell drugs in the community.
However, I do sell drugs to the
drugs to the community. Be that as it may.
So the air is thick with the smell of burning oil and the sounds of repulsor engines firing up. Oh, I have to drag you guys over here. Hold on a sec. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-doop-doop. Where is the
I just played Black
little...
Dynamite.
I have a sound clip that says dynamite twice.
Dynamite.
Dynamite!
I think.
Nice.
The air is
thing.
thick with the smell
your
of burning
ankle
oil
into
and the
it.
sounds of repulsor engines firing up echoes through the hangar. To one side, 6 modified Z-95 headhunters decorated with the Huttese symbol, idle with their pilots going over them carefully before takeoff. And then at the other end of the hangar, the rear boarding ramp of a luxury 3,000 star yacht extends to the floor while the bloated form of Darga the Hutt stands beside it, issuing orders to the pilots. A tall battle droid stands vigilantly beside him. And in the distance behind you, the sounds of pursuit continue. At the side of your entrance, Darga barks orders at his pilots, who draw weapons and turn to fire at you.
I'm invisible.
Yeah, me
Let's see.
too.
I'm also.
I know where I am because I can
Really
target
stealthy.
May. There
weird.
we are.
I'm not
Yeah, I'm
invisible,
real.
but I want to be.
Okay.
Yeah, only Lynn and Bax made it. We all went the wrong way.
We got
Well,
it. Main character and disposable droid.
Yep.
yeah, lovable merchandising opportunity. Back.
So let's
Right.
see here.
Can I be? Can a ginger voice me?
Was
That's,
C3PO Ginger?
No, that's from fuck, I forgot
Something.
the movie's name. Rogue One.
Oh. I only watch Star Wars movies. Sorry.
Fuck you. Alan Tudyk.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah,
Ginger, right? Alan Tudyk
yeah.
Ooh.
He
From
voices, he
Wash.
he played
and-
Wash,
Firefly.
and he voices all
Yeah,
of
Firefly.
the little cute characters and
Yeah,
everything.
he voices the robot in
Yeah, he's in he's
Rogue One.
what's his name?
He's
J
K6.
K6 yeah, he's K2SO.
K2SO.
there
There
we
you
go.
go.
Thank you. Yeah, I needed the K to start. Yeah. K2SO, which is one of my favorite characters
He's great.
of any of
He's
the
a great
movies that have ever happened outside of the originals.
Yeah,
Okay.
can't wait
so let's
for
roll.
season 2 because he's going to be in season 2.
Yeah, we get a chance to get his origin story. It's gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
It
But right
turns
now,
out
what's
he's
gonna
going to
be
be an
fun is rolling.
Imperial robot.
Well, he's gonna be an Imperial robot that has to learn how to turn. It was always sad when I played the new Jedi games, and you have to go up against those robots.
The security droids.
Yeah, because I was
I'm
always
just
like,
killing Alan Tudyk.
I just want to be your friend. I want you to be my friend.
Those things are scary in those games. They kick the shit out of you.
Yeah, absolutely, yes, they are absolutely scary, especially at low level when you don't have enough force powers to really deal with it.
Yeah, they just walk up and manhandle you.
Yeah. Okay, let's roll some initiative.
I thought we already did, but I guess we didn't.
No, we're gonna save the
this
initiative.
fight.
Oh my god, look at that's a strong start for Lynn.
Don't worry, mine will be bet. Nope.
Okay, droid.
Mike, I got a question for you.
You got a question for me?
I do. My Rickish Audacity lets me add my charisma modifier to my initiative rolls. That's how it's phrased. Does that mean I get that in addition to my usual bonus? Or in replacement?
One more time.
You can add your charisma modifier to your initiative rolls, is what it says under Rakish Audacity.
So
My
if that is
question
something,
is,
yeah,
is that in addition to
Yes. your
Great.
bonus. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't
Seems
say
like that
in
makes
lieu
sense.
of. It
No.
says add to.
Yeah, instead of, if it was instead of, yeah, it is in addition to. So let me know what your total bonus would be whenever you
Hold on.
roll your thing. Okay, James.
God damn.
Here.
There you go, James. Get your ass moving.
Total bonus will be +9.
God damn, I thought I was
Oh,
fat.
no, damn!
I have a
And
What was this
+1.
this whole game?
You know what? Actually, I'd like to re-roll that.
You
And
can just do whatever you want.
Me
Fuck it.
too. Yeah.
I can. I have to take. I have to take the second result, but on any given combat, I can choose to re-roll initiative.
That's pretty cool. I like the risk of it. That it's like you could totally
Yeah.
get worse.
I no longer feel bad
Yeah,
about my
better.
D8 to initiative.
So 30-20?
Yep.
I do like that Ruvia definitely got better at 5th level, or whatever you guys are at right now. Like,
Mhm.
definitely,
I'm also just like leaning in a little bit more to like, oh wait, I have a bunch of
your hit
fun-
points are still shit, but
Oh.
I want to
awful.
I want to lemon law one of my berserker instincts.
how
What?
long have you had
Explain.
that berserker instinct?
The entire time, and it's never once come into play.
Okay. Normally I would say you could swap it out at a level up.
I'll
That-
wait for that.
But you might not. I mean, the thing is
This is the end.
you're probably not going to level up between now and the end of the season.
Well, how would
might
you
not
know,
remember-
DM?
Well, how would you know?
It's like
You're
you know
right.
something we don't.
Mm,
Everybody open your XP boosters.
It's just it's 10 feet of movement
grind.
while raging
Let's
instead
run
of
away and go grind.
resistance against ion, fire, and cold.
okay. Well,
I've never once been hit by
I'll just
ion,
run into
fire, or
nothing but
cold.
ion
yeah,
guns.
that's really all going to happen in the 4th chapter of this game.
It's
That's
called
fine.
Iron, Fire, and Coal.
Yeah, that's the name of the chapter, actually.
Crazy.
Iron,
A song
fire,
of
A
Iron,
song
Iron,
of
and
iron,
fire.
fire, and cold.
Yeah.
All got there at the same time.
Yeah. Have we even run into an ion gun yet?
Nope. Thought that was
Yeah,
gonna
because
happen.
it's one of those things that like you probably just don't see early on, but like later.
I
you
figured it
will.
would be a great defense against bots.
Mm-hmm.
Don't see it.
I don't know. It could still
true.
happen.
It's
We've
true.
been hit by
Watch-
fire. That's happened. Not
Watch
much.
Also,
Darga use nothing but ion now.
Yeah.
Before combat starts,
Yep.
on our way running over here, would you allow me to cast heal on myself?
Yeah. As long as you're keeping
Okay.
track of force points there at home.
I am.
He is not. He's just guessing
just-
how much.
I'm
you
just
know.
making it all up. It should actually. I think my token is accurate too.
Rule of cool. Wouldn't it be
yes,
cool if I never ran out of force points?
What's cooler than being invincible? I ask
we-
you.
We haven't been running for very long, have we?
Probably not that long.
Not like an hour
No, you're not been
No.
running.
Okay. or anywhere
number
close
one,
to that where I
cardio.
need to worry about that. Okay. So my target lock ability is
Oops,
still
that-
open.
Okay, heal.
Okay. So
Okay.
Darga rolled a natural 20 on initiative.
Great.
So he's going to take
Damn.
he's going to get critical initiative. He is going to let's see here.
Now let's see if we're going to be playing by expanded universe rules for huts or movie rules.
One of my backup
There's-
characters' ideas was a hut
I bet.
just to be shitty to people.
How are you going to get around on like a little coaster?
Oh yeah.
Just a line
bad-
of Han Solos so you could just roll over.
I mean they have the same movement apparently, which is insane.
Bad
that's
CG.
game
Because
is
you're
how
not
we move
you're
around.
not like a old hut. Because old huts are
Yeah.
big like Jabba.
What's the funny thing about the huts is they can move very fast. They just don't want to because
Yeah.
they don't have to with all that money.
Gonna do
Darga
melee
uses
us.
a tech power on the security battle droid next to him. Moves down the stairs for his actual first turn because he's also first in initiative. Goes here.
Is it actually a droidica?
Yes, I believe so.
I mean, that's the model for it. It doesn't specify what security
Oh.
battle droid it is, so I just picked one that I had. So it just
Okay.
says security battle droid. It was that one or the big one, and the model for this one's just better.
Yeah, that is
Oh,
a
no,
really
no,
cool
I get you.
robot.
Oh, I love droidicas. I just wanted to
Yeah,
know
super cool.
if I knew what I was into right off the bat.
The sound design is incredible.
They don't kill anyone. If
They
I
sure
remember
don't.
correctly. They're like
What,
super
droidicas?
cool, shielded, and they never kill anyone.
They kill the shit out of people. They're just
Do
not the
they?
main characters. Yeah, they kind of
I don't remember.
slaughter people in the first movie.
Okay, let's see here.
I mean, Tusken Raiders got slaughtered.
Yeah, well, they deserved it. I
Take
killed the women and children
two
too. I don't
shots
know.
at
Did they also
Cicatrix
eat
at
people?
disadvantage because of the range increment with a strange pistol.
How strange are we talking?
Miss. Second shot. It's a pistol type you haven't seen before. 17 on the
Hey,
die.
watch it
First
shoot.
roll.
Ion.
Okay, 17 on the second one. So that is
It's because I have 17 easy.
18 hit points.
What kind of
Okay.
damage?
18 hit points.
sorry.
It gives you 18 temporary hit
Sorry,
points.
I said the wrong thing. It
Okay. Like,
18
damn,
to
that's
hit. Oh my gosh, minimum damage at this range, so it'd be
I say that is a strange gun.
1 acid damage to
Oh,
What the fuck?
Cicatrix.
ouch.
So you go to 41.
Also, because my armor, if you ever hit me with max weapon die, you have to re-roll it.
Okay.
that's
Ooh,
fucking
what?
awesome.
That's only weapon die. It's only weapon.
You see something shimmer around Darga, and Darga's going to take cover behind the stairs of his little spacecraft here if he can fucking fit his fat ass.
Then
a
you can't
vampire
fit. You
from
can't fit. You
Twilight.
can't go there.
There we go.
Fat
Darga
fucking
might be a
ass.
vampire.
Lynn, you're up with K6 on deck.
Okay, I assume that Valor is not still active.
How long does Valor
There's-
last?
A minute.
Yeah, no, Valor's not active. Do you want to cast it again to save me some time?
No.
Okay, I'll take it off.
I might in a minute here, but not yet.
right.
If only it was a bonus action. I am going to I'll activate Saberstorm. Because last time I didn't do that, I got shot a lot, and that sucked. Okay. Bump the AC.
I kind of hope that Alan Tudyk just has a full-size replica of K2SO in his house somewhere.
Oh, I bet he does. He's a huge
That'd be
fucking nerd.
Just like somewhere where you turn the corner, you're like, oh my god, Jesus Christ!
Okay.
Right next to the toilet, so when you go pee, he's always just like looming over you.
Are you having trouble?
I wasn't, but now I am.
Jeff used to
Allow
have a
me to
standee
pinch
of
it off for you.
Jet Li, and we would move it around the apartment when it was dark,
That's
and it would scare
awesome.
the shit out of people. It was life size of Jet Li.
Which is still pretty short.
Yeah, but like in the dark, if you all of a sudden see this like
you just see a man.
a
Like,
man
oh, God.
shape out in the hallway, you're like, what the fuck?
Okay, wait. I'm looking around the hangar just to get my bearings.
Yeah, so
So-
to the this way, you'll see a bunch of pilots
Yeah.
who are acting as one group, and they are all pulling out blasters and leaving the side of their headhunter ships.
Right.
Somewhere far behind you, there is the sound of people coming, and then ahead of you, there is the droid and
What?
Varga.
Yeah. So this could devolve into like a 3-way battle, which would be perhaps ideal.
Less ideal than
Three-way.
1v1ing him.
Well, I think the headhunters are
But-
with the hut.
Well,
Yeah.
no, they are, but the stormtroopers or Imperials chasing us.
Maybe? I mean,
yeah,
weren't
maybe.
they allied with Darga?
Yeah, they might be more about getting us. So
Yeah.
you.
In which case, we should try to
It's a liability.
lightsaber
lock
out,
the-
motherfucker.
Did he
lock
have his
the door
lightsaber out?
behind us or something.
Oh,
I
they
did
know
not-
there's a Jedi here. They know
I do.
one.
I do want to have it out now, because like shit's going down. But yeah, I guess I'll just like take the lead. Okay, so 30 feet up, and then I think the range on this is 20. Sorry, reviewing.
Ooh, this is Empire Strikes Back music.
I wouldn't know.
I could tell by
When
the sound.
facing a hut, you must always play Return of the Jedi soundtrack.
Well, goddamn it, it's on shuffle.
No, Empire
Uh,
has the best movie soundtrack.
Well, obviously.
I wouldn't know. I haven't seen those movies in years.
I love those movies. We'll rewatch
I mean,
them.
I
like,
could
at
watch
least once a year.
Empire fucking anytime.
The original's still my favorite.
Okay, 60. Okay.
New
So I activate Saber Storm,
Okay.
move forward, and then wait, within range. Oh, that's not gonna work. Shit. Okay, never mind. I think that's all I can do then.
Personally, I like Space Mutiny better than.
Well, anybody that played Shadows of the Empire will know this as the train music.
I fucking know exactly what song it is, and I'm not even listening. You said that. That fucking level sucked ass.
It did, and that's why I know this song like the
Oh,
back of my hand. 'cause
so
I was
many
on it
instant
constantly.
kills.
Yep. Dun, 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 dun.
The level I hated the most was like the Huttese, like the super gambly underworld world level.
Arshada.
Yeah, that's the one.
I love that level. I hated revealing the Mark 1 Dark Trooper. That like fucking skeleton robot shit coming out there and giving me like PTSD from Superman 2.
Was that Shadows of the Empire or was that Dark Forces?
Yeah, it's Dark
and
Forces.
Dark Forces.
That was Dark Forces.
The Empire's where you play as Dash Rendar, the most Star
Dash Rendar,
Wars
the
fucking
not-
name ever.
Not Han Solo.
Dash
Oh, yeah.
Rendar.
Taught
Yeah.
you what a swoop was though.
Yeah,
You had a
swoop bike,
fucking
man.
Millennium
That was a great
Falcon.
level.
I had
Love the
eye
Millennium
surgery as a
Falcon.
kid, and my dad got me a video game. He was like, "Yeah, great. I can't see it."
All right. Anyway, I'm done. If you didn't hear that.
Oh, Okay. case Lynn does something. K6 with Ruby on deck.
Uh,
Oh my
does
God.
something.
Look at this wide open space.
Yeah, seriously.
Wow.
There's a lot of cover.
I can help you move farther if you really want to get the fuck in there, but I think maybe getting to cover, dashing to like the crates or something might be the
Dash rendaring
play.
to cover was probably the
Dash
right move.
rendaring to cover.
Dash render to the crate
Yeah.
dragon.
Yeah. The crate dragon.
Yeah, please get to cover because I'm out in the open trying to draw fire. So
Are you just gonna
We're
reflect
gonna have
everything? Is
the
that your
main-
plan? You're just gonna.
We're gonna have the main character use main character AC. Might
He's
as well.
so funny if you died right here. This is the
No,
most
my plot
hilarious
armor.
thing. Shoot that plot armor off you. I guess they're the dumbest line from the Avengers.
Which is?
It's the one where Tony Stark's like, we may not be able to save him, but we'll damn sure avenge him.
Well, yeah, it's because they had to make Avenge work.
Because the Avengers
Can-
is such a dumb name for something. Like, it's like they just named it because it sounds cool. Like, it has
Yeah.
nothing to do with what they actually do.
Yeah, welcome to fucking comics from like the
Yeah.
60s or some shit.
No, absolutely.
We're the ass kickers.
Right?
The
wonder what that
justice
means.
upholders.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's what I do.
Okay. Next to the stage, K6.
That was me.
Ruby, you're up.
All right.
Could everyone doing things, having a turn?
Wait,
I'm
did
over
you
here
just?
with
That
a
is what we
small
do
amount of
right now.
acid on my t-shirt.
So you just moved up, but not dash or dodge or anything?
Oh yeah, I guess I could dodge.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, I'll dodge.
Why are you starting a subroutine? It's not that complex.
Cool. Ruvia is going to use her bonus action to dash.
Okay,
And
so
then
we're all going that
her-
way, huh?
Just getting into cover, hopefully. Yep, okay. That's good. Just checking lines of sight. I forget. Mike, can we split moves?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Hell yeah, this is
Then-
5e, baby.
Can do it in
Hell yeah.
Starfinder.
Then she will take a pot shot at the droid who is
People.
just barely within the range increment of the gun.
Okay.
Blast him.
Blast them.
Cool. 16.
Yes.
All right,
Uh-oh.
and ducks into cover.
Okay. Security battle droid. Let's see, let me make sure I know all the things they can do.
Shoot people, got it.
What the
Can it
fuck
not shoot
is-
people?
It does just fine.
No, weird. It doesn't have any weapons.
It's weird. Turns out this is a display model only. Fuck.
That's not security battle droid. That's secretary battle droid.
That's right. I really got to read these labels better. I need glasses. Which Star Wars had a rule against until Mandalorian.
Glasses?
Really?
What?
I guess makes
Star Wars
sense.
had a very big rule. George Lucas was, hey, no glasses in Star Wars.
Yeah, because
They
they have
didn't want
like
anybody
things that
in
can
his
remake
galaxy.
arms.
Yeah, and then they added that like the scientist character in Mandalorian, he wore glasses.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
Lucas was
sure
very
George
big.
was sensitive about it. Someone in his galaxy being called Four Eyes, you know?
Mm,
Oh, unless they
Well, he was
actually
also
had
big
4
on
eyes.
like, hey, like costumes shouldn't have buttons on them.
yeah,
goes
the
like,
no
he-
buttons thing was
Yeah.
definitely.
What are we, Protestants?
Well, no, he's like, I don't want anything quote unquote antiquated in this sci-fi universe. So
That's
like,
why
he's
everything has
really,
such a unique look, is it follows
Yeah.
the rules.
it does. It's
Like
great.
movies that, like Space Mutiny, didn't make it.
Space Mutiny.
Yeah, with a grandma daughter.
What?
Exactly.
grandma
Making shit
daughter.
up.
No. So it's the movie with the many names of
Santa
David Ryder.
Claus, Captain Santa Claus, and grandma daughter.
Be big, large, huge beef chunk.
Oh,
Brick steak
Fist
chunk.
big punch. Fist big punch hard.
All right.
Rip slag.
Backs with the clan Mion
What did the-
escort
what'd the droid do?
stuff.
Do we see it do anything?
Yes.
Hmm.
Care to
Describe
elaborate?
the stuff.
Got closer to Darga.
Didn't. All right.
Okay, so it's
Okay.
clearly like a bodyguard robot.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. All right.
You guys, I'm gonna run in there and steal the spaceship.
That was my
I think
thought.
you
Was just
Definitely
beeline
should.
to the spaceship and then use the spaceship for cover.
There's definitely nobody else on there.
I mean, either they're going to come out one way or the other, and I'd rather have them all on one side, personally.
Do we care if Darga dies?
Not really.
Not at this point, I don't think.
Yeah.
All right.
We mostly just want their ship, so
Well,
rather be on their
no.
ship
All
to
right.
take it.
All right. I'm gonna mark bonus action. Mark the security battle droid. With my
Marker?
not the targeting shot, so that it has to deal with. Oh no, I'm sorry. Target lock. I'm sorry.
Cool. You have mana burned.
Now, I start my subroutine. So sharpshooter's routine +1 to hit. I'm going to no action ranger's quarry to go on to the security battle droid as well. And then I am going to attack it.
Okay.
So no one's attacked it yet, right?
Nope.
Nobody's
Shit.
attacked anything.
Well, droid of violence.
I have attacked it, but I missed.
Oh,
Oh, okay. This +8. Okay, I'm assuming that hits.
A 26.
Sure.
What? I mean, I'm counting right.
Mental math, right? 18 +8.
yeah.
Okay.
I really want to tell you that it doesn't hit, just to like have you be like, "What the hell?" But
I'll do the math. All right. So that's going to be D8s with advantage. We're going to have this +4 floating. 7, 8, 9, 10,
make sure it's
11
facing the right
floating
one.
damage. Plus that's going to be
It'll either go
ranger's quarry plus target lock. So 11 plus this. Great. 14.
14 points of damage. Okay.
All right. Second attack. Or does anything happen when I shoot it?
I mean, do you see your shot connect?
Okay, so like it doesn't have like shields or it doesn't, use the force on me or some shit. I don't know. You said it did stuff, and I just
A
wanted to know what it
robot
did.
with the force.
Skippy, the force sensitive droid. All right, this +6. Okay, I'm just happy to be here.
Do you want to roll it?
You know what? I do.
Okay. You're all right.
Hey. All right. That will be it for me.
Okay. No additional move.
Nope. I think I'm pretty good in cover.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. These guys have a range. Okay. Let's get this guy.
They're all that one guy, Silas. They're all clones.
They're Silas adjacent. Yeah.
Oh, just Silas. Hey! Thought I fell off a building.
Miranda, wait.
That's not Arandis. That's not my name. All right, let's see here. What's the range coming up between me and the nearest hero? 60 feet ish. 40. So he'll take a shot at K6 at disadvantage. Okay. Okay, it's 3 versus. Okay, of the total roll, lowest total roll at disadvantage was 20. So
Damn.
assume
Damn.
hits K6.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, but it's not. Okay, let's see here. This would be for a whopping 5 energy damage. Are you raging yet?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so that'll get you to 38 damage. Let's see here. Next guy. That's the guy that just moved. Okay, we got this guy. Okay, this guy. This guy's gonna move up to here. Let's see your backs. You got a good, almost 3/4 coverage. Like I can see you from your rib cage up, pretty much.
All right.
So, okay. So he'll take a shot at you. You're in range. Whoop, out of the box.
Pew, pew.
Okay, I think it's gonna be a miss. Yeah, it's gonna be a miss. Definitely gonna be a miss. That's okay. All right. These guys gotta get into. Seriously, you can go down over here. Yeah. I can go to here. Go straight. Stick of tricks with Darga on deck.
Wow, I'm last. That's really painful.
You were last,
Let's see. Is he in range? Oh, I got to move up.
but not last in our hearts.
I'm gonna dash and go here. I'm gonna use my bonus action. Do we need to see this thing to market? I have no idea. I guess I've never looked at that. You know, analyze a creature. Analyze a creature you can see within. Okay, yeah. When I'm moving, I'm gonna rather than just finding a spot to stop. Let me just make sure I have a spot that I can. Yeah. Okay. Anywhere in here. When I'm moving over this way, I'm gonna use my critical analysis on the droid. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Okay. Do you have to be able to see the droid?
Yeah,
do
what
it?
I was saying is when I was moving, I would have done it.
Ah, all right.
Like I mean, I can go back and stop and then move, but
No need.
it's
no
90
need.
feet, so
Okay.
anywhere outside of the door, pretty much.
Let's see here. Let's see. Where are you, Bax? You're
Hiding.
hiding.
Behind the Jedi, using meat as shield.
That's completely the intent, though. That's perfect. Keep doing that. It's like in was it episode 2? The Jedi are like defending the clone troopers
Fucking why?
so they can shoot the droids without getting shot, kind of, but still a lot of them are getting shot.
Makes them heroes.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay. So Darga's going to move over here. Looking at, let's see here. What's the distance between here and here? Right? Am I drawing that all weird? Okay. So like you'd have to be here for that to work. Okay. So could you hypothetically get from there to there? No, that'd be a whole move. Okay. So let's have Darga go boop.
Be a whole thing.
Let's try this again. Okay. Sorry, there's just a lot of powers that I can use, but none of them are really useful right now. So
Isn't it fun running
No worries.
monsters with
Oh
goddamn
my-
spells?
this is
the
a
worst.
this is a book long of just one. What's the range?
Whatever that prop is, like the guy frozen in carbonite inside the ship, is awesome.
You like that one?
Foreshadowing.
I mean, no Darga ship is complete without a good carbonite freeze. Okay. All right. Darga does something.
Oh, good.
Is it unexpected?
It is super. I mean, it's unexpected that you don't really know what he's doing.
He leans over really far on his desk and covers his paper with his arm. Tucks his head into the crook of his elbow. Glances furtively back at you, but just can't figure out what it is he's doing.
What's this
Lynn
Disco
Coro.
Elysium?
Okay.
Oh.
That was good. That was good.
Ooh, it's my theme song. All right. I'm going to run over here. Ha! Sort of sliding behind the boxes. As 2 daggers. Wait, no. 1 vibro dagger and my lightsaber go flying out to chop this guy to ribbons. So too does a third weapon, a second vibro dagger. I'm gonna cast.
Or a second vibro daggers hit the enemy.
Yep.
So a third vibro dagger?
There it is.
No, so
7 knives.
So an unknowable amount of vibro daggers.
Wynn does something. Target can't quite see what it is.
Listen, we didn't storyboard this part very well. So Saber Storm is currently animating my lightsaber and a vibro dagger. And then as I run up here, I cast Animate Weapon on my second vibro dagger. So there are going to be 3 attacks against this man.
Oh, very good.
And if I could get my dagger prop on the board, that would be great.
Yeah. Oh, did I put it as a? I
I
did.
think yeah.
I did. So here you go. Here's one. Do you need more than one?
No, just the one.
Okay.
Oof.
He needs 3 of them.
Wow, that's fucking terrible.
At least one of
Alright.
them went off.
Let me roll that D100. Let's see how terrible.
Fucking volume.
You're fine.
Okay, so I assume the 9 and the 12 probably miss.
Yes.
Well, the 9 definitely misses, but
Let me make sure that that is the. Oh, these guys. They see. Yes, 12 will miss.
awesome. 6 damage.
That's right. We're learning about our foes.
So you're because you're hitting on the one that's 23. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, 6 damage. All right.
And that is my turn.
That seems to hurt him.
Good.
I would hope so.
All right.
Good, that's
Case
what we want.
CX.
I call back to my allies. They can be stabbed.
They're weak to stabbing.
We're all shocked.
I
Spread
can't
the
believe that
word.
worked.
Oh my
Get
god.
on your
Hurting them
Morse code
kills them.
devices. Spread the word. Tell them how to bring these bastards down.
Attack them until they die.
If we give the pilots a cold.
And they're going to want a glass of milk.
Screw you. I love that movie.
What, Independence Day?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That
We're
movie
giving
rules.
it a cold. Makes no logical
Like,
sense on
does
how
it make
their
sense?
system-
No. But
God
that
damn
movie
it,
rules.
that movie's great.
Yeah, because
I
they
mean-
saw War of the Worlds, or they read it, you know, like...
I mean, but it is still my favorite July 4th blockbuster.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Beating out my previous one, Born on the 4th of July.
Dog survives the fire and shouldn't. They should all be incinerated horribly.
Dog
And-
jumps into the bunker, man.
And even
The door's
even if-
open. It would just burn inward. That's not how shit
Yeah.
works.
No, it goes past. The fire doesn't see them. It goes past them. Well,
Boomer
and
will
also even if the flames or the smoke or whatever didn't like burn them to death, all of the oxygen would have been incinerated, so they would suffocate.
Boomer
Even if the door was shut.
will live.
The president's
Okay, roll
wife dies
one.
of sadness.
No, she
Probably
had,
like one of
internal
my
bleeding.
favorite nostalgia critic running jokes was, "Well, it's Boomer. Boomer will live." Data is also in that movie from Star Trek
That's right.
Yes.
as the
He's
All
the
right,
doctor
great.
guy.
Thank you, K6. I'm just going to scoot you back here to where a trap goes off.
What?
right. Like we're gonna drag ass by talking about pop culture all night.
All right. Let's see here.
Yeah, we gotta buy Nathan more time. And by that I mean we need to buy me more time.
To read the damn thing.
Yeah, have you even just figured out what we're doing?
I too need to read
Kinda,
the goddamn
but I do
thing.
need to start building stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Like a character or you're talking levels?
Yeah, like
make a
mechanic
dexterity
stuff.
saving throw, please.
Can I see it? Because I have advantage on dexterity saves if it's like something I could see.
If you want to try, if you were going to try to detect it, it would be a investigation check.
I think it's just more of like, is
I
it
don't
something
know
that
if
can be
that's how-
tangibly seen?
Yeah, you'd be
Hmm.
searching for them.
Right? Like it has nothing to do with actually
I
seeing it.
think
It's like
if they're traps and they're dexterity, you get
Yeah, can he see the trap?
like
Again,
it's not invisible.
the tech power says it is a investigation check. DC of his tech casting power to be spotted.
Neat.
Investigation. Well,
Flat 12? Fail.
flat 12.
Flat 12. Are you raging?
Nope.
He's actually very calm. Uncharacteristically calm.
I don't have this many d8s, so I'm going to roll this on the board.
Uh-oh.
God.
hopefully it
Like
only
two
has two
D8?
D8s.
$21 acid damage.
Ouch.
Jesus.
Sweet.
K6?
Jesus Christ.
Not
What?
looking so good. But you are free to proceed if you still have movement to move forward.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
That was like his last step is onto the landmine or whatever that
Oh,
was.
Yeah.
I
then
think it's five
yeah,
before.
then
Oh,
I'll
So you guys
wait.
need-
That's right.
I'll,
You moved me back. Hold on.
I did move you
okay.
back,
I
yeah.
was gonna say,
Hold on.
can't make it. I'll help you make it.
Yeah, support.
Was it
As far
just
as you
one
can-
spot, by the way?
Yeah, so the Darga had set a trap like right here that had a proximity trigger.
Yeah, and everybody knows that landmines are solitary hunters.
you need more movement to make it to him, right?
No, that's all I have. Well, yeah, to make it.
Okay,
to
then
him,
I'm going to use one of my superiority die to give you an extra 25 feet of movement.
Hell yeah.
That would
Hell
give me two.
yeah.
Get in there.
God.
Get ready to
in
punch
there.
stuff.
Actually, and I'm going to use my bonus action to do droid reconstruction, which
Fix himself.
is
I knew I should have put a big bomb in him.
which is in Constitution. No, it's not Constitution. It's
Have him be
hold
the
on.
Gale of this campaign.
It's 12
It's your hit die.
plus.
It's your hit die plus con.
Yeah, 12 plus con. Sick.
Wow.
No.
Oh.
Oh, plus what now?
My Con bonus, so 3, so 4.
Okay, so you're
Oh
21.
man, I'm gonna get an early break
Every-
tonight, guys.
Every little bit counts, James. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
I mean, when it could have been 12, the 1 is kind of bittersweet. If it's a D4, sure, that's
One's
fair.
not bad. Yeah. D12. Oof.
You don't need it. You can rage.
Power captures. Yeah, you're still not raging though, right?
No, I figured it'd be smarter to heal, but then that also, like the landmine, blew up in my face.
Hmm.
So we're doing great.
Okay. So are you gonna roll to attack the Dogmeister?
No, I don't have any actions.
Oh,
Yeah, he dashed.
I dashed.
Ruvia.
Okie
But he got within
dokie.
range.
I think she's given. Let's see. That's 60, but it requires moving through.
Through what?
Through this crate.
Oh. I can
Yeah.
give you more movement if you need it.
I can also give myself more movement. Yeah,
There you
so
go.
I think I'm gonna roll a d4 times 5. Give myself a little extra movement.
Well, extra something.
A little extra something. Cool. Speed of 40. Awesome. Move and bonus action to dash to come in here and back up K6 and then take a swing with her rapier.
Form of an ice manure.
And by a
That's what
swing, I
popped
mean
into
a
my head
poke.
too.
Dirty 20.
Let's see here. You've done which one here? You've done tactical. Hold on a sec.
Another fun thing about my movement thing is you can move through hostile enemies as if they were
Okay,
difficult
that
terrain.
will hit.
Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty
All
useful.
right, we're doing
Very fucking good.
this plus 2d6 for sneak attack.
Range. Okay. Okay.
Sweet. That is 20 damage.
Fuck.
20 damage. Okay.
Holy crap.
What kind of damage?
Sneak attack.
Damage.
Kinetic.
Kinetic. Okay. 20 damage. Okay.
Basically takes like a running leap and just stabs a rapier into the side of this hut. Just like the blubber maybe swallows it up a little bit.
Ew.
Ugh. It's like a sponge.
Ew.
I don't like it.
Okay. Right. Okay. Security battle droid wields a vibro axe and moves into combat with K6.
Fighting under a fucking stair.
Yep. Under the stairway and dreaming. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. First attack against K6 is a 18.
Go ahead.
I'll hit. Okay. Yay. 12 kinetic damage?
Over
Yeah,
it.
you're still not raging, right?
Nope.
Okay, so you are at 9 hit points.
Oh fuck.
Shoot.
Jesus.
You are okay. Second attack against K6 is a 4 on the dice, which is not going to hit, regardless of the bonus to hit. But he is now in position to block some stuff. Okay. Yeah, K6, not looking good with 9 hit points. Bax is up.
All right. Well,
Also,
let's
don't
try
forget
to
about
help.
those stormtroopers.
Oh yeah.
That's 1.
Let's see.
2. Okay.
Well, maybe I can help out K6. Well, no, probably not.
I mean, not good, but I won't.
No, I'm like because of the angles. Or maybe I can because of the angles. Climb. Can I still? Can I see any of that security droid? Is its ass sticking out?
Let's
All
see
these
here, let me
dudes
put
are
my-
wearing captchas on their shirts. You can't see them.
You cannot really see any of the security droids. So he has pretty much full cover from you.
All right. If that's the case, because I can't move anymore, unless it takes. Did it take 5 for me to hop up here?
It would have, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Then, we'll work on the pilots then.
Is Lynn just like, I'll take on the pilots. You get the worm.
Apparently, I don't know. There's a lot of guys over here.
All right. Are any of these pilots injured with what has happened?
The one that's closest to Lynn.
All right, Lynn, do you mind if I kill this person, this living
Please
being?
do.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action move my targeting mark and begin subroutines.
Okay.
So sharpshooter's routine, ranger's quarry, prox mark of the hunter, blah 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 blah. We have a D20, let's say D6 plus 8. $22.
A hit.
And this sucker is hurt, correct?
He is hurt.
All right, so we have advantage on my weapon die. That's a 4. That's a floating 8 plus Ranger's Quarry plus Colossus Slayer plus Target Lock. So 8 plus this. 17.
Points of damage.
Correct.
He did.
He dead. All right. My second
Okay.
shot will be at this guy over here because I don't like the way he looks.
Use the targeting.
I am.
There you go. That
I
guy.
did.
Okay, so
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Well,
you
I
guys
did
now-
the animation to shoot the laser at him to be
Yeah.
all cinematic.
Oh,
Okay.
My immersion.
This plus 6.
do the face shot.
Why are my second shots always dog shit?
Oh no.
Well, you know what to do. I could really use a fate point right now.
There we go.
I could
We'll
really
be
use
fine.
a fate point. Ah, boo.
It does suck though. We've already rolled 3 ones this combat.
Yep.
That's me.
Bodes
All right.
well for us.
Well, I guess I can fight after all. So let's act accordingly. But first, let's shoot maybe Lynn.
Bring
All right.
it
Let's if we can. 18. Not gonna hit, right?
on. Kapoing.
Okay.
Deflected by the lightsaber.
Right. Let's see here. Maybe this guy will go back here to get away from you.
Hey.
None of that.
Let's see here. This guy will take a shot at Bax. 23.
That'll hit.
All right. Let's see here.
Good thing they can only shoot the supporting characters.
Right. Well, yeah, we got to raise the stakes somehow.
Not the lovable robot.
4 points of energy damage, bring you to 30.
Should bring me to.
You were at 34.
I was at 37.
Oh, when I looked at you, you were at 34.
I might not have updated my thing because I did
But
heal.
I have constantly updated your token. So.
Did you get my heal last time?
Ooh.
From my
if
self repair.
If your heal was super small, I guess that would put you at 33. Yeah.
Correct.
All right. Super small heal.
It
And this guy's
matters.
also going to run away from the assumed Jedi. Get to right here. So there, turn, shoot backs. Does a 16 hit you?
Meets it, beats it.
Oh, okay.
Unless I have any sort of cover whatsoever.
You don't have any cover from this guy over here.
Yeah, that guy was deliberately.
Oh yeah,
flanking
he's
you.
flanked me. I was looking at the wrong guy.
You've been flanked.
right.
Okay, not
Oh,
bad
now
though.
he's a
You're
dead
only
man.
taking 3 points of energy damage from this guy's shot. So that brings you
Now
to
I'm down to 30.
Now you're down to 30. He can't move anymore. Let's see here. Where are we? This guy. Maybe this guy will go under the starship to about here. And let's see here. Can he shoot Ruvia? Maybe.
I use the hut as cover.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna scoot out here and.
You can't
worry
say
about
the hut dodges out of the way. He's far too big and fat.
Hut no dodge. Hut no dodge.
More on your
immersion.
inability to hit him than him dodging.
My immersion.
Probably, yeah.
Let's measure that again here. Let's see. So 5 years to the. Okay, that's gonna be out. Okay. Disadvantage 16 or 5. Okay. He misses with his shot, and he'll use his last 15 feet of movement to go back this way.
Second shot blocked by the vibro dagger.
Cicatrix with Darga on deck. And it'll be
We'll
the
have an
top of
exciting
round
turn where I dash
3.
onto the ship.
There you go.
Take control.
Punch it.
Turn the blasters back onto them.
Yep.
Okay, Cicatrix dashes up onto the thing.
Yep.
Now what? Fuck.
I will use my. Do I need to see them to use the help action? No.
See
Let's
who?
find out. The robot. Battle droid. Let me find out real quick. Because normally
might
you have to be
depend.
next to them. It doesn't mention anything about combat. Help. Yep, it doesn't mention anything about seeing or hearing them, but I can do it within 30 feet of them. So I will use my both of my reactions to give Ruvia and K6 advantage on the droid.
Ruvia and K6 advantage on the droid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like it attacks against it.
Yeah, if you attack it, you will get advantage for one hit.
Does that last? Does that have a duration, or is that just
A
standing?
minute.
Until my next turn.
Standard combat. Oh.
Yeah, gotta do it.
No.
Do it on your turn or lose it.
Okay. Darga the Hut. Let's see here. Everybody can perception check if they would like to at this moment.
I like perception check.
Absolutely.
That's persuasion. Try again, me. That's performance. That's perception. One of my worst stats.
Ooh,
Hey.
Good. Better than me.
I got a nat 20 -1.
Oh,
See
great.
that.
I'm on a
Wait, your
fucking roll.
perception is -1?
Yes, sir.
Dude, Sam's dice are cursed tonight. Holy shit.
Yep. Do I have to roll the thing?
No. No. Okay.
Yeah, it's just for attacks and stuff, right?
Okay.
So if you actually, I guess I can do this now. I can poke at stuff, and you guys will see.
Poke your own eye out.
Kai, Ruvia, and K6 all hear the turbo lift at the back corner of the thing start to like turn on. So you know that the turbo lift is coming up.
I mean, it just looks like it's got a bunch of crates on it, so I think we're
Could
good.
be anything.
Yeah. I bet it's
Could be
like
help.
a box of chimichangas and glizzies.
Maybe it's the Ugnaughts coming to save us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Ugnaughts.
Yes. Okay.
Time to repay that freaking character arc.
All right. Darga, looking at two guys in close combat. Darga will use Dominating Presence.
Uh-oh.
Hypnotoad.
Hypnotoad.
Only Ruvia. Please make a Wisdom saving throw.
Probably doesn't work on droids, huh?
Does not work on droids.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's see. Do.
I mean, I wish I had a fate point lying around so I could make a reroll a success.
Because I've also got.
What kind of damage? Hey, what kind of damage did the landmine do?
Acid damage.
Acid?
Acid.
It is a yak mine.
Just made a fart noise.
I bought so
It's
much
all-
yak when I was a kid.
Stuck in the carpet
Is this a
everywhere.
force power?
It is not.
It is not. Okay, cool. Then this is just straight across. And you said, sorry, a
Wisdom saving throw.
wisdom saving.
I am able to be affected by the force, by the way. I'm not
Yeah, like you
immune
can
to
push
the
around,
force.
but you can't get.
Yeah, it specifically says a humanoid creature that can understand it.
16.
It was DC 16 exactly.
Meets beats.
So you see that Darga attempts to dominate
Meaty beaty?
you, and you are able to resist. And when he realizes that you are not falling for his charm,
Who are you?
he says something in Huttese. I forget who speaks.
I'm not
Probably
actively
Sam's
translating
character.
right now. I'm not
Banta
actively
voodoo.
translating though. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Okay, so that's a bonus action.
He says he loves the taste of shit.
Man, hut culture is weird.
Ew, you eat shit for breakfast?
And
Poke
No.
me with
Ruvia,
that thing again.
as you're looking at as you're trying to avoid eye contact with him, what you're not seeing is his massive tail whipping around to smack you.
Ah.
Here we go. All right, that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yep, that'll do it.
All right, I gotta get some dice here. All right, that is 13 points of kinetic damage as it slams you down,
Yeah, damn. All right.
and you are knocked prone.
Oh, all
There's
right.
not even a save for that.
Damn dog.
Let's see here. Do you get multi-attack? You sure do. Let's attack him
no.
again at advantage while he's on the
While
ground.
he's on the ground.
Oh, Ruvia, what have you done? Okay. So this will be a slam attack. So now he's trying to come at you with his body. He's trying to get that body on you.
Just the top half of his body like levers
He just
down.
lays on you.
Okay.
Gadoosh.
I think you're okay because it's a 14. It was the highest of the two rolls.
That's a miss.
Okay, so you managed to like roll out of the way. So he like tries to slam his like the front portion of his body over your prone self. And
Disgusting.
that is Darga's turn. Before we go to Lynn, I actually need to do some bread stuff. So let's just take a short 5-minute break here.
Cool.
So I can go do some bread stuff real quick. And if you need a drink, whatever, this will be a short bio break. We'll have a longer one later. I
Easy.
just need to go do this. All right. So
Sounds good.
BRB, 5 minutes. Bye.
Okay.
Is there a buddy down here?
No.
Down for me?
I have no idea what he said.
And I'm back.
Same.
Oh no! Looks like we're gonna have to jump!
Mikers, how many just items on your soundboard do you think you have?
Well, I have 15 on my or actually 14 on my quick one.
On the active, yeah.
Yeah, and then total I have over 400.
Damn.
It all stems just from a couple of dumb things, and then
Mm-hmm.
Well, then after a
here's
while,
a new
people
one
are
I
like,
needed.
like,
Here's
you
another
know what would
new
be
one I
funny?
needed.
You don't
Doing
deserve
this.
this big Toblerone.
You know.
Like,
I
you
mean,
know
a
what'd be
lot of them
funny
are
if you did this?
one
Would.
that I broke apart because I thought it'd be funnier to have better timing with it.
What?
This Crash Bandicoot video where he says, "Whoa." Going through them last
Good.
night. I was like, God, I have so many of these. I really need to break them up so it's easier to find stuff quicker. Because there's just too many now. It just doesn't
Catalog them
work.
in some way.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
need to
because
organize.
VoiceMod has the option to make as many different soundboards as you want. It would be
Oh yeah.
a lot faster, but I just have everything piled into one, so it's a lot of scrolling, and it's most of it's alphabetical order, but it's all actually just by date. So when I first swapped over to it, I had 200 that are in alphabetical order, and then all the rest are just based on when I added them. And there's no way to rearrange it as far as I know. Maybe there is. No, okay. Never mind. And then of course they have a bunch of their own, which gave me this one.
Yeah, I do remember briefly playing around with the voice mod soundboard, and I was like, Jesus God, that is so loud, because I hadn't like adjusted the volume at all.
It was like surprisingly loud.
It's our belief that you're such a stupid motherfucker. You'll fall for this bullshit. Guaranteed.
See, that has to be on deception checks.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back.
All right.
And it's Lincor's turn.
Again.
Yeah. Can I just alt all these
Yeah.
guys?
Can you just alt all these guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, just cast his ultimate.
Oh, alt, yes. I don't know what your ultimate looks like at level 5, but you could try.
Okay.
Again.
Lynn hits Q. Okay, let's run up here. Come along. Silly little dagger. I think it can only move 20 feet. Sad.
Yep, that's what it was
Okay.
last time.
But my other ones follow me, and then they can go an additional 20 feet. So they will strike this nearest dude. Meow.
Okay.
Assuming they hit, which, I mean, of course they'll hit.
I mean, it's like, what do you... It's not like you're playing Dez over here. Okay. Yeah, those both hit.
Oh, fantastic. Just gotta believe in yourself, guys. 12 for the first one. 10 for the second.
Okay, so 10 damage and 12 damage. Okay, he dead.
Oh, sweet. I assume not from the one hit, right?
I mean, you would assume kind of incorrectly.
Did he die from the first hit?
The 12 points of damage?
Yeah, because I could.
Sure.
I don't have to attack the same target.
Okay, well,
Oh.
he dead.
Okay, well then that second dagger moves 20 feet. Yeah, the lightsaber strikes the first guy down, and then the vibro dagger attacks this next guy who's just in range. Because it moves 20 feet and then can attack something within 5 feet of that.
Ah, all right. Okay.
That's
So you're just
fucking
gonna
ridiculous.
transfer the roll over.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess we'll just say with
10
10 points of
damage
damage,
to that
that guy's also dead.
Oh wow, these are just Tusken Raider level getting massacred.
They're goons.
Okay. That is Lynn's turn.
Okay. Okay, 6. You're in
Get out of here.
You're in the hurt locker.
Literally. A6?
Okay, 6.
He sees his entire life flash before his eyes.
Is he muted?
I don't think
James?
he came back. I think we started without him.
Then we picked a whole bouquet of oopsie daisies.
Okay.
Come back to him later.
I feel like his turn is kind of important for
It's
what
it's
Rubio
gonna be
did.
pretty. Yeah.
Like,
Happy to hang for another.
Yeah. How about them Brooklyn Dodgers?
Oh, hey, fun thing to note about Cyberpunk rules.
Mhm.
It's not meets it beats it.
Oh, what is it?
Defender wins all ties.
Oh.
You have to exceed what's
You
called
have
a
to actually
DV is
exceed
the
it.
difficulty value of any check or contested
As long
roll.
as, it's consistent, right? Like that's
It is
the only rule.
completely consistent. Yep.
Yeah.
So you're
Cool.
saying if you set a skill check, let's say home cooking at DV 15 to create a souffle, and
Yep.
my guy rolls a 15, I fail.
You fail. Yep.
Okay.
You gotta beat the number, which presumably means that those numbers and ACs or whatever they use are a tad lower.
Mm-hmm. Maybe?
Let's think of it this
Depending
way:
on
you have
what
to
kind
jump
of
over a
bonuses you
fence.
get.
If you're an inch under or just enough, you would still hit the fence. You need to be over.
You made it
the
to the top of the fence. Blah.
Yeah.
All right, it's my turn. It looks like.
Yeah. There you go.
Correct.
All right, I'm going
Go,
to
go, go.
rage.
Rage against the dying of the K6.
The
In a
machine.
rage against the machine. Or you
No,
rage
No.
as
in
the
this case, the machine rages against you.
right.
Yeah,
You have advantage against the droid.
against the droid. Okay. Mm,
Or a
Yeah,
hit.
no
That's
match
only
for
one hit.
droidecas.
No match for droid.
all these like moves sound great until I'm like, okay, what are the benefits of deafening a droid? Is that good?
Does
Probably
it have
not.
ears?
That is
Huh.
extremely niche.
Like, are there spells that people cast that need hearing
Dude,
to
probably.
do?
Probably some of them.
Everyone just goes mop.
Although probably a lot less than in actual 5e.
All right. Well, I'm going to attack the droid. It looks like I don't see what critical or reckless strikes is going to help me with here. All right. One and two.
Okay.
19 to hit.
19 on the droid. Let me see here. Let me just make sure this works the way I thought it would. Okay, +2, and his normal one is okay. So no, a 19 would not hit the droid.
All right.
Oh shit.
The droid appears to have something that is some sort of tech power that is augmenting its AC.
No. All right. Guess I'm gonna hit Darga in his face.
Okay.
Beat the shit out of him.
Natural 20.
Go.
Okay, well that will hit the worm.
Okay. Here we go. 11 plus 8.
11 plus 8. Okay. Okay, so 19 we'll use a reaction to versus. Okay, so it was 19 bludgeoning damage.
That's a good question. I don't know.
Or sorry,
Is
19
bludgeoning a thing? I think
Sorry,
kinetic.
kinetic. 19 kinetic.
Yeah, I was like, okay, kinetic, yeah.
So you feel like Darga seems to do something as he sees your punch coming in, and you feel like not all of that goes through.
He makes me punch his butt.
Ew, gross.
There's more padding there, so that makes sense.
So you do deal damage though. And was 19 your dice? Since you did roll a natural 20, was that your dice doubled?
Is
Yeah, I
that my
guess it was.
dice double? Wait, are we
For sure.
doubling it? I thought we added the max.
Sorry, yeah, max. So yeah, okay. I see now that your roll would be
Yeah,
that.
so it's
Okay.
11 plus max 8.
Anything else for you? No movement?
Nope.
I'm gonna stay there. Okay, well, then it is now Ruvia's turn.
I'm just going to give a thumbs up to Ruvia.
Who has been knocked prone by a tail attack from Darga.
Yeah, but he'll be okay.
You sure about this? We use is that half my movement to stand up?
Half your movement to stand up.
Fucking yeah, yep, I think that's what's gonna. Well, let's see. We're gonna. Let's see. There's that guy there. Are you assumed to be able to see past enemy combatants?
Oh, this badass.
Unless they're so huge.
So much fat shaming on the huts.
As they should be.
Like, at a point you can see.
I mean, okay. Tell me what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to lob my last plasma grenade.
Okay. So you're like gonna lean around and try to like toss it to the far side.
Yeah, so that ideally I'd be aiming somewhere like back here so that it hits both of them, but not K6.
Okay. I think you can do that. I mean, Kai, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that
Oh
shouldn't
yeah, that's
actually
what I
be
would
a
say.
problem with 5e rules. So yeah, that's
Cool.
what it is. Starfinder.
Then yeah, she's gonna prime her plasma grenade and basically try and roll it between like the scuttling legs of the droideka, and both of them need
A
to
thermal detonator.
make a DC 16 Dex save.
DC 13 dex save.
16.
16. Okay, let's roll for Darga first. You might not have guessed it, but you probably believe it.
He's
His
a dexterous boy.
Not a very dexterous boy.
Not,
Here we go.
not okay.
He fails.
Okay.
The droid. Let's see here. Okay, +2. The droid also fails with a 10.
Amazing. They both take 4d10 energy damage.
Okay, 4d10 energy damage.
And I will roll that.
Energy, not
29.
ion.
All right.
Okay, 20. So to be okay, so him, and then for you that'd be okay. All right. Last plasma grenade.
Yep, that was it.
Oof. Big boom.
Felt like it was a good use. Certainly better than blowing a million fucking credits off a landing pad.
Certainly.
Potato, potato.
Yeah.
Security battle droid goes at K6 with its vibro axe again. 2 attacks. Here. Okay. Okay. 9 on the first one, natural 20 on the second. Okay. So 12 plus. So 17. 23 points of kinetic damage. Halved to 11. But you have 9 hit points left. James, if you're on mute, you might be on mute, but you have been downed by a battle droid who will then turn for its second attack.
K6!
Attack adjacently to Ruvia. Ruvia, here we go. Whoop! I dropped my D20. Ah!
What it roll?
Oh, you got to
Let it
burn
roll.
it.
I don't know.
Okay.
You,
Yeah, what'd you
oh,
roll?
Flag.
shooting something. I'm
Okay.
down.
You got natural 20'd by the droid's fiber axe, and
That's fine.
What?
it was reduced to 11 points of damage because you had 90 points left. Okay, so Ruvia, this one's against
See ya.
Well, hold on a sec. Actually, I rolled. Okay, so my first attack against K6 missed. Second attack was a natural 20. So actually, I don't have a third attack with this guy. So, Ruvia, you are safe for now. Bax, you are up.
Until I get
Alrighty.
squished by this big boy.
Yep.
Big chungus, big chungus.
All right,
Chungus
we are
Amongus.
going to get an angle so I can actually shoot these fuckers. All right. Can I see the battle droid? No. Yes.
Can you see the battle droid from where you're at now?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, I would say he has about
Doesn't
half.
matter. I'm marking him. Reduces all his cover to 0.
Okay.
All right. Bonus action. Mark him. Start subroutine. Click, click, boom.
Click, click, boom.
And it's wounded. Yes.
It is wounded.
Oh yes.
Fucking standing.
Don't
This
roll
must be-
1. That's
Give
pretty
me
much
a nat
the-
20, mother. Ah, okay. I'm assuming that hits.
An
Plus 8.
18. Oh, plus
Uh,
8. Yes, then a plus 8 would hit. Yeah.
All right. Advantage on the weapon damage. This plus 4. 8, 9, 10. That's a floating 12. Plus a d6 for Ranger's Quarry. Plus Colossus Slayer. Plus target lock. So 12 plus this. Ooh.
Hell
That's gonna
yeah.
be 24 damage.
24.
Correct.
Okay. Math. Okay. Oof. All right.
Is it still alive?
You do a decent amount of damage to that droid. He is still alive.
I shoot it
Damn.
again. Actually, shit. I hate to say it, but I kind of need to shoot this guy over here.
He won't hit you that hard. He's a jobber. Feeling
He's
that
a
droid
jobber,
might
but I need to
save
make sure he
someone.
stays a jobber. All right. My second shot's gonna be at this jobber over here.
This jobber over here.
Yeah, the one that's right next to me. Yep. Pew pew pew.
Everybody get him.
1.
Why all my second rolls,
Oh,
man?
man.
We didn't help at
I'm
all.
assuming-
That made it worse.
Dude,
You gotta
I'm
roll your
assuming an
second
8
ones
doesn't work?
first.
Yeah.
Just roll your second roll first.
Well,
Yeah,
I wanted the first roll to do the most damage.
You
on
missed
the
that.
droid.
You missed that Jaber.
Yeah, fuck. I'm not even gonna take my second shot. It just keeps pissing away ammo.
All
right.
right. Movement.
I think you moved
He's
already.
armed. Well, I have 5 left.
He moved a little bit, yeah.
I can't drop prone, right?
You
You
can.
can.
Does he have a melee weapon on him, or does he just have a gun?
Gosh, right now he just has a gun drawn.
Do I
Does the gun have a
see-
bayonet?
Do I see any melee
I
weapons?
mean, he
like a
can't
baton?
punch you.
Gosh, if
It's
only you
always
hadn't
an option.
taken your action shooting people, you could have made a perception check.
Okay.
Wow. Sacrifice all that.
Okay. I'm dropping prone.
Okay.
That'll be me.
All right. This guy's going to take a shot
Sacrifice
at
my
Lynn.
action in this economy?
All right, Lynn. Finally, this guy gets a natural 20 on his stupid light
God
pistol
damn it.
to do all of. Let's see here.
Wait, does that mean Lynn gives anyone with ranged weapons disadvantage if you're within 20 feet of them?
No.
8. 8 energy damage. Do you want to
8
try to
energy.
saber
Okay,
deflect
let's
that?
see if I can reflect it.
I believe you.
And yeah, it's probably out of the range increment, so okay.
What
Alright,
is this
only-
roll?
Hmm?
What is this roll?
So I deflect 4 if I had if that was, enough to block the entire thing, then that would be my attack at disadvantage.
Okay. All right. So you take 4 damage.
Or advantage in a weird situation.
So 19.
Potentially.
He's going to continue to back up to get away from you.
Ow! Stop stabbing me with your
Get
fucking
away from me, Space Witch!
floating Cutco knives. Look, it
This
cuts
guy
a
will
shoe.
take a shot at disadvantage against Bax.
That's funny because on my
Okay.
screen, Bax isn't
The
prone.
first roll against Bax is natural 20, but the second roll is a 4. So that guy's going to miss, and he is going to say 2 can play that game. Let's see here.
He's gonna lie down in the most sad Star Wars
Technically, this
shootout.
game can have people like 10 feet away from each other, both prone, shooting at disadvantage.
Are they just both dolphin diving from Battlefield 2?
Yeah, from Battlefield.
Flopping
Oh,
around.
yeah.
And cram himself over here, and then
I
hit
miss
the back.
Battlefield 2 a lot.
Yeah.
Fun ass game.
Made me think of
The
this.
glory days.
This
I remember
guy's
so
going to take
many
a shot at
fun
Rubia.
custom maps.
Yeah. Yeah, I also thought the naked guy.
Rubia 21.
That'll hit.
Okay, let's see here. We've got our
Ouch.
This is feeling a lot like Starfinder.
well, roll better. 4 points of damage. 4
We're
points of
gonna
damage.
I can't.
try and deflect that.
Okay.
Or reflect that. D6. Done. It is
Okay.
reflected back at him. I make a ranged force attack. So it's this plus 6.
You've done
24? Amazing.
And do you roll damage for it, or is it just the same damage that was done
Target
against
takes the triggering attack's normal damage. That's what it
the
says.
triggering attack's normal damage?
Yep.
Okay. Which would be 4 in this instance. Okay. All right. Well, good job, Space Witch. Cicatrix at the
I
bottom
shall
of the initiative order.
Hop down here. I will use my action to use a repair kit
Yes.
to
Let's go.
heal K6, which I believe is a hit die. 5 hit points.
It's
I
a
will
hit
use
die for me or a hit die for you.
your hit die.
Okay.
I don't know if that
So-
adds con or not. It doesn't say.
I mean, we've been doing it.
Okay, then I would add your con to that then. That's the ruling.
Well,
Okay.
'Cause it says restores hit points. Good
right. But
droid.
it says
You
it
roll
says
one
it-
equal to the size of their hit die.
Yeah, I don't think if you're healing him, he would get his con bonus.
My
That's
argument is that it says the size of their hit die, and their hit die includes their con. But I don't know. It's just like a healing It's just like a potion if you used it on yourself. It wouldn't be any different. Like if I use this med pack on myself, it's the same ruling. Actually, no, it is different. Never mind. The repair kits do not add con, whereas the healing potions say specifically equal to their hit points plus their con mod.
Yeah.
So
There we go.
Okay,
yeah.
so, but you
And
still you have
droid
5
reconstruction doesn't do con either.
that might be different. I have no idea. But okay. So I healed you 5 hit points, and I shall
Enough to wake him up.
use my bonus action to mark Darga. And I shall use both my reactions to give Ruvia and K6 advantage on Darga. And I will retreat back up the stairs.
Okay. All right. At that moment, see here. Should have put one of these down before, but is everybody in cutscene mode?
Yep.
Yes.
I see a
All
hole.
right. The elevator from below clicks into place, and you hear the radio classic sounds and clacking armor and boots of a squad of stormtroopers who have arrived.
Damn it.
If you can't see them,
Motherfuckers.
then I will say. Can you
Nope,
see them
can't
now?
say- Hey, there we
Yep,
go.
there they are.
Oh my god, that's a lot of them.
Yep.
I should have dropped the grenade down the shaft.
That would have been funny.
So we're gonna go ahead and add these guys.
STRM
We're gonna see how these guys do on the
100.4
initiative here.
Stormtrooper Classic Radio.
Okay. Let's see, so he.
Oh yeah,
they
I
will
meant to
go-
on my turn radio crash and let them know the sitch.
Okay.
Radio crash on the boys.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I don't need the
Darga
boys. I
is
just want crash to know.
going to turn his bodily fury on Ruvia. Bodily fury. Let's see here. Okay, he's going to make a slam attack against Ruvia. First of 2 attacks. Here we go. Oof. 21.
That'll hit.
Okay. So that will be 5 points of kinetic damage, but you are also grappled.
Ooh.
With his arms or his tail?
His body,
Hmm.
I guess.
With his
It
T-Rex arms. Or
Doesn't
his,
really say.
or his thick,
but,
thick
Pressed
tail.
into him.
His little tiny hands.
Yeah,
are just
he's
like,
got you like under an armpit.
Now that he's got you with one of his tiny hands, he's going to try to sweep your legs with a tail attack. Here we go.
It's just this mouth. He
A
grapples you with his
16?
mouth.
I'm going to spend a force point and add a D4 to my AC.
Okay.
Oop, nope, stop. Just that.
He says something else in Huttese.
Which that brings my AC up to 17, so 16 to be a miss.
Okay. All right. He's not otherwise going to move. He's feeling pretty good about where he's at. And Lynn Coro, you see across the way that stormtroopers have arrived.
I hear a lot of plastic banging together. What's happening over there? Okay.
Glass steel armor is on the battlefield.
Well, that got here a lot faster than I was about to run over there to try to do something about it, but nope, that's not happening. Okay.
I say we go on the ship and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea.
I like the idea of stealing ships.
Shit. Why are hangars so big, man? Okay. Well, this is unfortunate. Do I have anything else? Oh wait, I can phase shift. Get another 5 feet. Okay.
Can't, you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, then I'll use a whatchamacallit point to give you 5 more feet of movement.
5. Okay. Well, okay, so I'll use that 5.
I tried. Efforts were made. It's so dumb that it's worded that they, as long as they can hear you or see, or you can see them.
Yeah.
I mean, if we have a radio communicator,
Yeah, that's what makes it so broken.
Cool.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's a little weird.
In how many
Okay.
circumstances would that happen where that becomes super broken?
Well, it's just the matter of I can communicate to you anywhere, so you can hear me anywhere.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't even need to be on the battlefield, and I can give you technically, I could use with Commander Strike, I can see or hear you to give you the attack option.
Mhm.
So I could just radio you from a very safe place and go
Or
attack for me.
semaphore.
Like a commander?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Well, since you got me in range, I'll use a bonus action to force imbue my saber, so it is now enhanced, just in case these guys have resistances. And then I will use Saber Storm to make. Let's see. God, I don't know.
Me neither.
Darga or the battle droid?
Well, Darga's being a real problem. The battle droid's really weak though, so you might be able to kill the battle
Yeah.
droid.
Might be able
Alright.
to just deal with the battle droid.
Yeah, well, go for the battle droid first.
Okay.
Okay.
Board.
2 attacks.
Something I've been meaning to ask about this game is like when someone does like tech powers, is that like visible or like how are you like if someone
God
does
damn it.
tech powers on someone else, does that have a visible effect or
I mean, it depends on the effect. Tech just means it's technology and not the magic.
yeah,
Not
but if like
force.
someone was like buffing someone else with tech powers, like
Yeah, it might have a
You shoot
visible.
like a little
It depends on the
dart
tech
at
power,
'em, or
right?
You scan
Yeah.
them, or
Yeah.
Like
okay,
flight
so
in 5e is just flying,
What'd you get,
so you
guy?
just notice them flying.
So yeah, 23 and then a 1, and I'll roll that
Okay. This is against Darga or the
against the
battle droid?
droid.
Okay, you're all right. Just miss. The droid. Yeah, the 23 will hit for sure.
Okay, and that first attack, that's my saber, which is enhanced.
Okay.
For purposes of damage reduction mitigation. 9 damage.
9 damage.
So if it's a
Not
weird
look-
droid and it gets through that
Not
armor.
look good over here.
Yeah, I coat my lightsaber in silver, which burns off into a toxic gas and gives me lung cancer.
It turns my skin blue.
Yeah.
All right,
Was it
anything
like
else,
colloidal
Leon?
silver or whatever? No, that's it.
Okay, K6, you are alive with 5 hit points.
all right, I stand
ground.
right up
Okay.
He lives.
and go into a rage.
Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, all right, yeah. Go. All right, yep, rage.
And punch Darga.
Punch Darga
With
okay.
advantage.
With advantage.
with advantage. Miss,
Wow,
but
look at that.
the one is a hit, so the obviously
Wow.
critical hits. Make it up for some of them ones.
Same
Okay.
damage roll.
Oh,
19.
so 19, okay. Okay, yep.
Okay, and I get to do my free hat hit because oh wait, hold on.
Free hat.
Free hat. Hold on.
Go for free hat.
Once on each of your turns when you hit a creature with an unarmed strike or weapon.
Hey
you
Nathan,
make
can I be an
additional
exec and not fuck your shit up?
against
Sorry?
without the aid.
Can I be an
Okay.
exec?
Yes, I can.
Like you can be a corpo, yeah. Or is
But,
that the
class exec?
the class is the exec? Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, so 23 to hit on this.
So the only one that's sort of off limits is Netrunner. Yeah, okay. That one is not going to hit.
23 is not going to hit.
Oh, I thought.
My second attack, it was with advantage also.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
So 23 to hit on the
a
second.
23 will hit. Yes. I think Darga is going to take this opportunity to use his bonus action.
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. 9 damage.
He's gonna use his bonus action.
Yeah, he uses a tech power bonus action.
Just at will.
It's his reaction.
Oh,
It doesn't do anything to your attack.
what does it look like?
It looks like some of the energy of the damage you do to him gets absorbed.
Can he do that while grappling? I'm just like,
Yeah, dude, this is 5e. I can do whatever I want.
I mean, not if the
I'm
tech
just-
power requires.
I need
hand
it to be illustrated in my mind. How is the hut? I want to see it happen in my
He's
head.
got him under his
Help-
tiny little
Help
arm.
it make sense. So he's grappling someone and they
He's
do
got
attack.
Ruvia in like a little headlock with one of his little arms, right?
Uh-huh.
So the rule, at least in 5e,
I'm not saying you can't do it. I just want to know what it looks like.
Right.
requires a free hand. So
Take me a
presumably,
picture.
So he's got Ruvia in a headlock, right?
With his
I
little
like to think
hand.
he's just pulling my
with,
hair.
with his strong arm. Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
hair?
It's up there, but
Oh yeah, I guess you
And
do.
he's got like you see him reach his other arm around so that he touches a little computer band on his other arm with Ruvia in a
And he
headlock.
reaches 2 arms. Like, couldn't
He's
Hut
not a
clasp
big
his
size-
fingers?
Look, he's not Jabba the Hutt here.
Clap your hands, Darga.
You watch me
I'm
clap.
kidding. I'm gonna see if you can clap, Darga. I don't think you can.
Sort of smack
That's
his
like-
fingers together.
That's the classic Buddhist question of like this universe. Like, what's the sound of a hut clapping?
Nothing good.
And you see like this like field seemingly like absorb and refocus some of your energy,
Ooh.
but your damage does go through, so that's good. So okay, so all right. Then it is
I imagine
Ruvia.
like they'd have like computers like on the outside of their lips, like just so they can just lick it, like touch it with their
oh,
tongue.
I
like,
could totally see that.
to
Also, I
thumb like
hate
a
I hate
switch
it.
on the outside.
I love it. All right.
First things first. I did not expect this to come in handy, but she did take Freedom's exploit, which lets her use a bonus action to try and escape a grapple rather than her action.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is a DC.
Yep.
I'm looking at it right now. All right.
Wonderful.
Like a cat getting in the bath.
And what is the counter skill?
Be testing, right?
Am I
You
acrobatics? Am I athletics? Am I just straight
Usually
up strength or dexterity?
strength or dex to your choice.
Yeah, in this one, you must succeed a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Do-do-do-do. Oh, fuck me.
No.
Alas,
no.
you are.
Well, at least
Held
that's not your
fast.
whole action.
Wait, can you do a normal attempt to get out of it now?
I can, yes. So let's try that again.
God, I wish I had fate points for this fucking battle.
This will also be at +5. Oh,
Wow.
The headlock remains.
God damn it.
God, those little arms are deceptively strong.
They really are. He's a lot stronger than he looks. Help.
That's what you're saying to K6 was like quizzical, like, why don't you just get out of here? It's like, I can't.
These little wrinkly worm arms are a real motherfucker.
All right, security battle droid on its last legs will try to down K6 again, I guess. All right. It's got multi-attack. Let's see if I can get 2 heroes on the ground for bio break here. All right, a 19 on the die against K6.
Oh, hit.
All right, let's see. That is okay. Classic barbarian damage dice. So that is going to be 11 kinetic damage reduced to 5, which is your hit
Mhm.
point total exactly.
Perfect.
So K6 will go down with the first attack.
You did it.
Oh
And
no,
then
he's in a reboot loop.
The Vibroaxe wielding droid will attack diagonally at Ruvia. Here we go. One attack left. Let's make it count. It's a natural 1.
His
Slices
arms
its
fall
own
off.
legs off.
Yeah. Does he chop
Well, let's
Hits
hold
Darga.
on.
Darga's tiny little arm?
No.
Oh,
But that is his second attack, and otherwise he's going to stay right next to Darga. Anything else for you? Circuitry, multi-attack, intercept. Okay, all right. Backs with the stormtroopers on deck.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk 15 feet over here. Close enough. And shoot this fucker in the face.
Okay. Now he is prone.
Prone. But I should, from where I was, be able to get within 5 feet of him somewhere.
I would say focus on getting on the ship.
You'd have to spend 20 feet of movement to get within. So you have to go 5 feet more towards him.
leave him.
And then if you're shooting
Leave
him
him.
prone,
All right.
aren't you at disadvantage also? Then it's just
Well,
a flat roll.
If I got with you, it would have been a flat throw. But if I need to get on the ship, then I will get up and run.
I think you
Does it
guys
co-
should stick around and kill everybody.
Does this cost 5 feet to get up?
Oh God, hold on a second. You moved your
The,
character.
the stair step.
I don't know. It's kind of just a step.
So I would
ledge?
say as long as you're paying 5 feet to move up one of them, that should be fine. The other one's just like a big step.
Okay, so
Big stairs.
with that said, still gonna shoot the freaking security droid.
Yeah, I think
From
roll
where you're
needs to
at?
die.
Should be
Okay.
able to.
All right.
All right, security droid.
3/4 cover, but you ignore it because you're
Cheating.
back.
Uh,
Hey,
character is
munchkining
good.
is not cheating. It's different.
He's an
Not
aimbot.
not even munchkining. I already explained to you that I could have made this guy way more broken, and I didn't.
I didn't because I wanted to have fun.
It's true. I wanted to do a thing, and I did the thing. And then I looked at it, and I'm like, oh, I could make it way more stupid, but that's okay. So here we go. This plus 8. I'm really good at getting these 18s on the first roll, huh?
Let's see here. So
Yeah, the second attack is just for show.
Yeah, it is.
an 18 will not hit.
Oh,
the security
no,
no,
droid.
it's 18 plus 8.
Oh,
Okay.
18 plus, I keep forgetting that. Sorry. Okay, yes, that will hit then. Yes.
Okay, and then advantage on the D8 damage from the blaster rifle. It's gonna be a floating. All right, so it's gonna be floating 8
Wow.
plus 4. It's gonna be a floating 12 plus Ranger's Quarry plus Colossus Slayer plus target lock. 12 plus this. All right, 26.
It
my
had
God.
4 hit points left.
Mega
Yes.
overkill.
So, do you want to describe what happens when you shoot this droid from a distance?
Bax internally monologues to himself about he is forced to kill yet another security droid.
It just backs in the testimonial booth, like after the mission, just smoking a droid, a death stick for droids. Be like, I didn't want to have to kill again.
And yet I had to.
Okay,
Uh,
so you make the shot there.
Yep. Bonus action, I'm going to have to reload.
Okay.
Can I still use the second attack in my attack action or no?
Yeah, I assume so. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You just have to pick another new target.
Yeah. These stormtroopers seem pretty pissed at me, right? Right, our
They
group?
seem like they haven't necessarily decided who they're most pissed at, but
They haven't met you.
Although I don't think we can actually. Well, you can't see them yet, anyway. All these like ships are in the way.
Yeah.
I'm still holding out hope that it's the Ugnaughts in disguise.
Right. All right. I take a pot shot at this
just
guy.
2 Ugnaughts in blast steel armor.
I take a pop shot at the guy on the ground, anyways,
Okay.
because he had
Go
the
ahead and
audacity.
just roll a attack with disadvantage.
The
All right.
audacity.
That's gonna be a
miss.
4 plus 6. That's a 10.
Yeah.
All right. That's me.
Okay, let's go to the stormtroopers. All right, let's see. 30 feet of movement. And ooh, much better
Uh-oh.
guns.
I don't like that noise.
Fuck your
The range is so much better. Let's have you go here. Yes, everyone can open fire on Lynn. Let's do that. So let's have this guy go up. See, just make sure I confirm that this is going to work. Oh yeah, no disadvantage there for this guy. Okay. Classic Stormtrooper. Okay, that's going to be a miss. Let's see here. It's going to move up to here. See how many of these guys are going to roll up and shoot. 2. This guy will go this way. This way. So let's see here. All of these guys will fire on Lynn. So that's okay, so 1, 2, 3,
Uh-oh.
4.
Oh, are
You
they all
are
sharing
holding
it?
a lightsaber,
5.
right?
They're all
Okay.
sharing a turn.
Which is like
Yeah.
the matadors, like red flag. Totally.
So, okay. So 5 attacks here.
They're
So
drawn
They-
to it like moths
hate
to a
blue
bug
sticks.
zapper.
missed.
Yeah.
Miss. A critical.
God
Got
damn
2
it.
more. Miss. Miss. So we have 1 critical. Okay. Yeah, so 8 plus. Oh, God damn it! Dropped another die.
Hope that it doesn't count.
Darkness. All right, so 15. So okay, 16 kinetic damage
Holy shit.
on the critical. So that puts you to 3 hit points.
I'm using Saber Reflect. Hang on.
I was gonna say, can you reflect that one?
Yes.
All right.
Have not used my reaction yet.
Okay.
Okay. It's obviously not going to be all of it. So, whoo, that's good though.
You get 9 of it. Okay.
Yeah.
So that'll put you back to 12. 12. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, how much did I take?
You took 16 damage total, reduced by 9.
Okay, so I took 7, then yeah, I'm at 12. Yep.
Yeah, I think I did math correct. Okay. That's it for
Also,
Storm.
when you're doing the hit points on the tokens, are you mathing it in your head, or are you just hitting minus the number on?
I'm almost always mathing it in my head because
I
it's
don't
easier
think
for
you
me to
can
do
hit,
that.
like,
Yeah, so
negative,
you
like
can
a function, right?
yeah, if you just highlight the the top number, current hit points, and then
And
hit
then minus
minus,
whatever.
and then the number, and then hit enter, it does it for you.
But I do
Oh,
it correctly in my head all the time.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Carry on.
It's one of the bonuses of like being a part of a tabletop, especially doing GM, is like just becoming good at basic addition and subtraction, you know?
Not
yeah.
me.
Well, some of us.
Yeah, I'm terrible at most math, but I'm really good at adding and
Tabletop math.
subtracting like little numbers that you would use in D&D.
Yep.
Children's
Just
math is
practice.
great for me.
Yep.
No, when
Yep.
I do a lot of things and multitask and or get flustered, I lose track. I forget how to do math. Doesn't help.
I think this guy's actually out of his range increment now. So he has a range increment of. So I was afraid of. Okay, so he'd only be able to attack you with disadvantage. So if he instead moved here, can he shoot at backs instead?
I think somebody needs to get in one of these starfighters and pull an Anakin
Right.
and just shoot.
That's
up
a
the whole
good
place.
trick.
Spinning, that's a good
Alright.
trick.
He's going to go here and hold an action. This guy is going to stand up.
Oh my god, I want to see someone do like a mashup of Problem Child in episode 1. That would be amazing.
Of what in episode 1?
Problem Child.
Problem Child.
Drop and trowel? Episode
I'm
1?
trying to remember what that was.
And taking a
be
shot at
incredible.
backs? Okay, here we go. 3 on the die. That's not going to hit. He will fall prone.
Huh. I don't know if
Jason
I ever
Ritter.
saw this.
This guy under the ship and dreaming is going to take a shot at Ruvia. Oof, 17 on the die.
Gonna.
Yeah, for a total of 21.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. Okay. Where is my pyramid die here? There we go. Okay. 5 energy damage.
All right, we're gonna
Bringing you
try
down to
and
6. Okay, you're
We're
going to
gonna
try
try and
okay.
reflect that. Yep.
All right. Okay.
Reduced
Don't
by
reflect all of
3.
it. So you go back to 9 hit points. And it's going to take just a step forward here, menacingly. And then Cicatrix, here you are at the bottom of the initiative order. Last one before we take our bio break for the evening. Sorry, it's a little bit late, but we had a little one earlier.
Do exactly what I did last turn. There we go.
Wow.
Ooh.
12
Lot
hit points.
different.
To
All
K6.
right.
Okay.
And then I will use my 2 reactions to give. Actually, I'm gonna do this a little differently. I'm gonna give Lynn advantage on Darga, and I'm gonna give Ruvia advantage on Darga.
Whoa.
And I will seat back onto the ship.
Okay. We will
Like
pick
that.
back up with Darga the Hutt at the top of the initiative order when we get back from bio break, which will be about 5 to 7 or 8 minutes.
Sweet.
Cool.
All right.
It's just long enough to play a Sizzler ad that's 4 minutes long.
Please do. I hope. Let's see if it
First
gets
time anyone's
DMC.
ever said please to that.
Especially if the audio can come through on the Twitch recording.
Oh, it will.
I kind of wish I had wireless headphones right now. 4 minutes, Sizzler.
Across America, the song of freedom rings. The song is growing stronger.
They put a lot of effort into this.
Yeah, we got John Denver for this.
It tells us when we listen to the message that it sings.
This is John Denver. I mean, they were like, write us something that John Denver would write, but make it about steak.
Yeah.
We will make the most of all the best that freedom brings.
Breakdown.
Sizzler is the one who brings us choices.
Oh.
Reaching out across the USA. Each and every day, get a little freedom here.
I mean, I'm not saying the jingle is dead, but I am saying that the golden era of the jingle is over.
Yeah, or like everything had to have a jingle. This one's crazy though, because it
All
just
over
doesn't ever
America.
stop.
A quiet revolution has been taking place. More and more, Both parents are working and raising families. Life seems to be moving faster than ever.
It's even
And
crazier.
Americans have
Some of them are
rediscovered
two
how
dudes
redefining
or two
what's
ladies.
really important in their lives.
Oh, I thought he was saying that
They
like
want
they
quality
were raising two
in their
separate
personal
families.
life, in their business life,
So some
in the
people
goods they
have two
purchase,
families.
and in the food they eat.
In this
They
economy?
want good, basic home cooking, quality food, and they want choices, variety, all at a reasonable price. Americans want
No,
value.
big two.
Sizzler brings the choices that you've been looking for. In giving you the right to choose, we're offering much more. By holding to traditions, yet changing with the times.
What?
Choices and selections, choices of directions,
What?
choices that can add a little freedom in your
Like, frankly, we didn't think anybody was still listening.
It rhymes. Shut up.
Sizzler is the choice of America. Sizzler gives you choices.
Can you imagine like sitting through this at the beginning of a YouTube video or something now?
I'm trying to picture where this played. It's too long for TV. This is like before, like the theater, like the actual presentation, like the movies. Like, I just want to watch like Land Before Time.
Wholesome American cooking, fresh fish, a variety of salads, wonderful hot appetizers, tantalizing combination platters, all backed with a new kind of courteous, friendly service. Sizzler introduces a new kind of dining with two completely different dining experiences in one restaurant. The grill, with a variety of distinctive platters served at your table, and the buffet court, a whole experience on its own, where you create delicious combinations just the way you want them. It's a restaurant within a restaurant, with all the value, quality, and freedom of choice Americans want. It's unique. It's bold. It's ahead of the competition. Sizzler for the 90s. Exactly what America wants.
Sizzler is the choice of America. Sizzler gives you choices every day. That's the Sizzler way. Get a little freedom in your Sizzler. Gets freedom in your Sizzler gets freedom.
I'm gonna teach my kids. That's why we had the Boston Tea Party. For things like that.
Yeah, I love that commercial so fucking much because it makes it sound like when you go, like, I guess we'll go out to a restaurant and you go in, they just give you food and then they bill you, and like you don't get to pick anything.
Well, they make it sound like everything else is a communist hellhole except Sizzler.
Yeah, Sizzler, you can finally pick what you want to eat.
Finally.
I'm now going to step away for a couple minutes. I had to listen to
I
the
just
whole thing.
came back.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What did
You
I
missed the
miss?
Sizzler. You missed the
Oh,
Sizzler
man.
Yeah,
commercial.
play it
Oh,
again.
God.
Play it again.
All right,
Play
take
it
it
again.
No, we'll do it twice.
Just link me to it.
Oh
I'll
fuck!
find it real quick.
It's so funny.
You guys can now watch the greatest puke scene in movie history. I've never seen more puke in a movie in my life other than Problem Child 2.
Like including The Exorcist.
Yeah, it's incredible. I remember watching the behind the scenes for this part. It's the weirdest looking puke, and they get real nasty.
Yeah, I don't know. I was on a weird kick for a while. I was watching like 80s and 90s commercials. 'Cause
Hey,
it's
heart
just like
wants what it
such a
wants.
different time.
Yep.
Like,
There's a yeah, no, you're right. There's a YouTube channel, I want to say, that just is like a 24-hour live
Yeah.
stream of 90s commercials.
Era commercials.
It's fascinating. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I
commercials
mean,
now have to be in 15 seconds, or they're a pharmaceutical ad. Like that's the only two exceptions.
Yeah.
So like,
well, I mean, we had them on like our recorded VHS because like we would record shows from TV, but like we weren't like pausing and then resuming in time
No,
because
yeah.
you'd fuck it up. So like we'd fast forward through the commercials, but like I've seen so many commercials for like Land Before Time toys at Pizza Hut and the weird holiday commercials with the Muppets, like they like or like the M&M's one, like the Christmas M&M's one that they haven't changed for 30 years.
What
It's been
is
the
this
same fucking
commercial?
commercial.
I don't know. I never met the guy. He does
Sizzlers.
exist. They don't exist.
What am I watching, Mike?
It's an insane thing. Just
It
how
goes
long
on
it is
forever.
and how it makes it sound like you go to any restaurant and it's
You know
like a
what?
gulag and it's like, here's your food, you better eat it.
No, this is on a VHS tape that they gave away for
Oh my
free,
god.
right? This would be a VHS tape that would like, what is this? I don't know. It's a sizzle reel? Let's check it out.
This is peak propaganda and I'm here
Mhm.
for it. Oh my god.
It was a different era, man.
I'm only a minute. This thing is actually 4 minutes long.
Yeah,
They don't
it's a
stop
4-minute
singing
commercial that
either.
aired. Probably
The
not
song
too
goes
much,
the
but
whole time.
the commercials were long back then. Like your
There's
average
no way it
commercial was a
was
minute.
4
You know,
fucking
like
minutes.
you'd go to like it wasn't like there was a bigger window of commercials back then. It was just between your show, you would see 3 ads, and that would be about it.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Yeah. Now there's like 6 commercial breaks in an hour, and they're all like 15-second ads.
Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, because ad space is so expensive that companies want to split up their buy into 15 spots that they can get on, every hour rather than the 30s and 60s that they can only buy one of.
Mm-hmm. Except for pharmaceuticals. So the only ones that can afford on TV ads that are longer than 30 seconds.
Oh, of course. I mean, they honestly have to pay for 30 seconds of disclaimers about how it might kill you.
Mm-hmm.
Sizzler is the way for
He's
North
gonna be
America.
singing it the whole time.
Yeah, so I have a bunch of ads on
You're
my
swaying with a
soundboard
lighter.
because I don't know. I just thought it would be funny to like play ads every now and then for no reason.
Yeah.
Congratulations. This is the theme song for Cyberpunk Red.
Sizzler promotional video from 1991.
There are a bunch of ads in Cyberpunk, so it works out.
Yeah, the Turbo Corp that we got to take down is Sizzler. They
Sizzler. Yep.
rule the world.
Well, one of the lifestyle food levels is kibble. So
Kibble. Yep.
that's like the lowest you can go is you're just eating like fucking dog food.
Oh my god. I found the commercial. It was actually called an opener. It was a commercial that debuted before the VHS copy of The Land Before Time.
Oh yeah.
It was
Think about that
it
horse
was
shit.
packaged. It was packaged with the VHS tape. That's why I saw it so many times.
It's fucking
Holy
wild.
shit. This Pizza Hut though was so cool. Polite little boys always use their napkins. This is some propaganda right here, man.
Oh, totally. It's like, and you wonder why like we're such a consumerish like generation. And you look at the commercials, they're so like fucking brainwashy and weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And like all of the shows that we watched were basically just to market toys.
Yeah, very much so.
Making it great.
Speaking of cyberpunk,
Okay.
something to just keep in mind for Session Zero and just kind of think to yourself. So unlike sort of this campaign where it's kind of predetermined that we are all part of a crew and on a job, you guys will get to decide how you know each other and sort of how you exist as a crew in Night City. If you need ideas, Reddit is full of them. They range from like you're all on trauma team to you're a family of street urchins to you're all Pizza Shack employees who illicitly deliver drugs. You could be a
We're all
corporate.
rocker boys, and we're in a band.
Exactly, right? Like so that just there's some conceit that ties you guys all together, and just think about it. And in session 0, that's like the first thing we'll talk about before we get into like who your characters are, is like what you as a unit exist as in Night City, because that's going to play a real role in the way that the world interacts with you.
We're a heist crew.
Yeah,
Sanchez,
exactly. Right?
you son of a bitch. I'm in.
Yeah.
I definitely want to be someone's. I'm definitely planning on being the Jackie Wells of the group. So,
Hell
So you're
yeah.
gonna die.
Tragically, and far too soon.
yeah. But then my backup character is going to be his girlfriend, and you'll just have to talk to her.
Oh man,
okay,
you're gonna make me
love
go get a bunch
tarot.
of tarot cards, aren't you, you motherfucker?
Yep.
Yeah, tarot cards and astrology. So, okay, Dark of the
And then
Hut.
you're gonna give me pills to kill
Are we all
myself.
back?
Yep.
Yep.
I think we are.
James? James?
James?
What?
What? Okay.
We're just trying
Darga
out the name.
still has Ruvia grappled, but that only stops Ruvia from moving. Doesn't necessarily give me any sort of advantage.
Stab him.
How are you so strong?
Go to gone, no Jedi.
So he's not grappling with his mouth. That's for sure.
No, but he's about to. Here comes the slam. Let's see. Do you want to slam him? Let's do a tail attack. Let's do a tail attack. Ruvia. Like one.
So he's
favorite
holding her
Pokemon
under
move.
one arm and like whipping it up to the
Yeah,
side.
he's got Ruvia headlocked and he sweeps the legs with the tail.
Okay.
What?
18 on the die for a total of
Oh, no.
24.
That hits.
Okay, that is going to be. Okay, 9. 11 kinetic damage.
Let's see. Yep, I'm down.
All right.
Oh no.
All right. So.
And he's got another attack. What's he gonna do?
What's he going to do?
Just gonna smother me? He's gonna run the fuck away.
Oh
no.
Hey, what the fuck?
Let's try a.
Is K6 awake?
No, I'm down.
Yeah, you're
okay.
conscious though.
You have 12 hit
K6
points.
Oh
just
yeah,
got
you
12 hit
got
points.
healed for 12.
Ow.
Yeah, you got healed for 12.
What did I miss?
I healed
that?
you again.
Matrix.
When?
Yeah.
All right.
Just
On my turn, which right before the
Darga's
break.
My point being,
Lynn.
K6 gets a attack of opportunity at disadvantage.
Well, he is well, you would have advantage because I
Yeah,
gave him
yeah.
advantage.
So it'd be a flat roll because he's.
No,
yeah,
it's advantage.
but he's.
Oh, like
pro.
he can't have
He
disadvantage.
cannot have disadvantage when I give him advantage through my help action.
Nice.
And incredible.
It just
Yeah.
supersedes it.
Mhm.
I mean, okay. I mean, I might add that he doesn't have disadvantage. He just doesn't have advantage.
No, it's to give him advantage no matter what.
He
If you
would
don't have
disadvantage
advantage
'cause
and you
he's
have
prone.
advantage, then you have advantage.
All right, K6, you have an attack to make.
It's hard to roll. I think I just canceled it. Nope, it's still on.
A 20 is his AC exactly.
All right. Or 21.
Well, what if he does one better?
Oof.
Okay, 12 damage. Okay. All right. Okay, Lynn.
Oh.
I need you to roll a wisdom check.
Ruh-roh. Wisdom save?
No, a wisdom or insight check.
Insight check. Okay.
Yeah, insight check.
Interesting. Oh, that's actually okay. That's my best check, so hope it's
Oof.
good.
Don't say that
All
out
right.
loud.
Thank you
DC
for the heals, by the way,
DC
Micers.
16. Here we go.
16. All right.
Yeah. You're all right. Darga tries to charm you and fails.
the
How does he? I want to know how he charms it.
It's just
he
the
do?
hypnotoad eyes.
Yeah, hypnotoad eyes, or it gives you like,
Oh
you
no!
just
Like he looks behind himself, like that little mini of the Badonka hut.
Oh no!
He just looks behind his shoulder at you.
I hate that thing.
It's like, why?
I love that. I love that. Like,
why
came
does
up on
that
Reddit,
exist?
people going like, "Hey, how do I fix my print?" And they're like, "We have way more questions than solutions at this point."
All right, I'm gonna move to the other side of him. Not out of range yet.
always watching.
Always watching. Okay, Mikers, does the thing that you did give me advantage on just the first attack?
Yes.
Okay. Then lightsaber, imbued lightsaber attack, or enhanced with advantage.
Does it mean it's like magic?
Otherwise, it'd
Yeah.
be really powerful.
All right, a 24.
Hit.
That's gonna be 7 enhanced damage.
Okay. You have bloodied the worm.
Bloodied the worm. Okay, I don't think I need to. Okay, this is not. Force imbuement is not concentration, which is convenient. I'll use a bonus action to imbue my vibro dagger, so both animated weapons are now enhanced, and I will make an attack with that.
Pouring Jedi powers all over your weapons and throwing them at people.
Yeah. Okay, this one's not advantage though, just regular.
A hit.
Damn it.
Okay, another 7
Damn you,
damage.
dice. Roll better. Okay.
Okay.
That is it for me.
Okay. All right. K6, you are prone, but don't have to stay that way if you don't want to.
I want to get up.
Okay. Have your movement to stand up.
Bang your head on the stairs. Ow.
Wow.
Clong.
I'm gonna go punch Darga in the butt.
Guys, there's like a bunch of stormtroopers.
Oh, I know what I should have done. Damn.
Get on the
I
fucking
don't
ship.
see them. I don't see the stormtroopers.
They're kind of scattered now, but
No,
they're
I mean,
mostly...
I'm looking from my perspective. I can't see them. Like, my head is, I'm too tall.
For some reason, your character is still prone on my screen. Token like didn't update. For some
Yeah, it's
reason.
weird. Well, you would have saw him when you were prone, and then when you stood up, you an
does this
He
ostrich?
has no object permanence.
Yeah.
Does this fix it?
Now you're just doing it
I'm
constantly.
spamming the up and down right now.
Nope.
How are you
Mine's just
Alright,
spamming
busted.
that so easy?
That's fine.
Sounds like a you problem because mine
It
works
is.
fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I'm gonna rage and then punch this guy.
Burning all your rage this turn.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Do I still have advantage on him?
No, it's just for one hit.
Okay.
No, it's just one attack. Yeah.
Miss.
All right. Miss. I get to attack twice. Oh, I forgot I can attack twice. Guys.
Level 5.
Well, shit. There's a
Yes.
16 hit.
Yes.
And then let me just reread this text because I don't think I get to do it.
You use your bonus action to rage.
That's also, well, yes. Okay. I'm done with my turn.
Okay. Ruvia with backs on deck.
Ruby's down.
Oh yeah, Ruvia, make a death save.
Ah, shit.
Natural
Don't worry, I'll
one.
come save you.
I get to
This guy's
reroll ones. So
This guy's gonna come shoot you in the face over here.
You'll miss.
He will.
You'll kick her in the face.
Oh my god!
Oh, it
Oh,
happened. But you can reroll one.
He does
Yeah,
get
Guess
to
what?
reroll.
Wait,
I get
wait.
to reroll ones.
It's gonna be another one. No, it's not.
It could be. We've seen it happen.
Yeah, it's really hilarious.
Yep.
Yeah.
Close to a one.
I've seen it
it's
happen
the-
twice. That's
it's
the
the
crazy
number that
thing.
looks most like a 1. That's not a
It is the
1.
most one number other than one.
The
Um,
dice want to tell a story.
Still a fail though.
Okay.
Not good.
So 1 fail in the fail category. Baximus,
Alrighty.
you see stormtroopers pouring over the from the corner of the docking bay.
I also see a hut that needs to die.
You want more movement? I can give you more movement.
Yeah. If I can still shoot the hut and get free movement, I'm down.
Because I feel like we need to get the fuck out of here, and you're very far. Well, 5 more feet.
Whoa.
We're gonna
Get
make
on
it work.
here. Get on here.
All right. How's Darga looking?
He's
Bloody.
bloodied.
He's bloody.
Sexy.
Now I could dash and give up my action.
Bloody sexy.
I say blast them. Because you can
Blast
dash next. Because either way, you're going to be still within shooting range of the droids. Or
Yeah, we
the-
need to
the
get rid of
stormtroopers.
Darga
All right.
because he's kind of locking us down here.
Then
Yeah.
we're gonna bonus action, put the mark on Darga, and initiate fuck you routine, which is
Fuck
just
you,
my normal routine.
dude. Fuck 'em especially right here.
It would
Mostly
be great
right
if
here.
I got a nat 20 right now.
And a little right here.
Oh shit!
Oh,
No,
shit.
honestly, you rolled like
Ace.
7 ones. You deserve it.
All damage dice are doubled, correct?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not
Oh,
bonus
geez.
dice, but all damage dice. Yeah.
I
Wait,
mean, any
doubled?
bonus.
No, wait, what? Yeah.
No. Like,
Yeah.
like your dex isn't going to be added twice. It's only dice.
No, just the dice.
No, but the dice do.
All right. Well, we're gonna roll advantage on my weapon dice. This is gonna get stupid. All right. So we have an 8 plus an 8
Okay,
again.
16.
Yep.
Well,
Plus a d6. And then it's does the d6 max out or I just gotta roll it?
Yeah. Any dice that you would normally add to the roll, those all get doubled.
Oh, okay.
So
So I've
Colossus, your Hunter's Mark, everything.
All right, so 8, then the d6, then Colossus Slayer, then target lock. So we have the 8 plus this, and then double everything.
Well, you roll the dice twice. The number doesn't get doubled.
Oh, okay. So then I have to roll another 2d6 and then a d8.
Yeah.
Plus 4 for deck. So it'll be 8. Oh, I didn't roll the same damage die one more time. Do. All right. So we have 8, 9, 19, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36 with my dex mod.
36 with your dex mod. Those who are around Dargo when he receives this blow hear him let out a low groan as he rolls his eyes before letting out a wheezing laugh. His words almost dragged out of him back, so you can hear him at least enough to understand that. But despite this, he seems to be smiling that sickly hut smile that often graced his enormous face. He says, and you can understand this, Bax, I should have killed you when the first time you walked into my palace. You think you've done something right, but you are gravely mistaken. At least those slaves would have lived if I had sold them. But you've condemned them to die. The Empire won't let them live on the chance that they'll reveal the truth. The deaths of thousands are on your hands. And the eyes roll back in his worm body as he dies.
Oh, God. Get his gun.
It's an acid gun. It's pretty sweet. Get it.
The comlink crackles to life as Captain O'Keefe relays an urgent message. She says, according to the sensors, an Imperial I-class Star Destroyer labeled the Assiduous just emerged from hyperspace at the edge of the system and began transmitting extensive messages to the slave circuit on the shackles of Nizon transport. It transported similar messages to a Tibonic gas hauler that's been sitting inert in space above Bespin until now. The Assiduous has launched multiple starfighters, all of which are screaming towards Bespin. And the Tibiana gas hauler fired all its engines and now is on a crash course leading it directly towards that transport. Crash has made the calculations, and the two ships will collide in a matter of minutes, killing everyone who's on board that ship. You have got to go.
I'm sorry. Who is this? No.
Your phone who this?
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is a Wendy's?
Actually, you don't have any more movement, correct?
I don't think so.
Yeah. All right. So we're doing stormtroopers now.
But I think Bax has another shot. Bax can shoot again. Get your butt back.
That was his first shot.
Yep.
Also, I think the damage should have been 43.
Well, he had 17 hit points left, so big deal.
He blew his head off.
Oily black spot on the floor.
Just like, wow, that was a weird noise he made when he died.
You ever seen like slugs the day after they dried out? It's just that. It's just like shriveled. So much of that was water weight. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's just slug jerky, man.
That's how they're so strong, man.
Jesus
no
Christ.
Fucking way. No way.
It's polar
That's morning protein, man.
Give me my fate point. I want a fate point.
No.
Give it to me.
Man.
I must have it. Fine.
I think you actually should stop shooting the second time. That's
Right?
insane how many times you've rolled like a 1 or 2 on those.
It's super consistent.
Yeah.
All right. That's me. That's all right. I get to shot that stupid hut in his
yeah,
face.
Yeah, you did the cool thing.
Took him out.
What have I done? I repaired a droid.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. I chased the guy for 4 hours and couldn't catch him.
Well, but it made for good television.
Yeah.
All right, first 2 shots are going to be on K6 from the Stormtrooper. Okay, let's see. So first one, 11, miss. Second one, 19. BADH. Where are you,
Sounds like a
DH?
hit.
Okay, that is going to be 8 energy damage reduced to 4 on K6, putting him to 8 total hit points. Second 2 are going to move up. Let's see here. And take a shot at Flynn here. Okay, first one's a miss. Second shot of that pair is also a miss. 2 stormtroopers in the back will move up and take shots on the backs. First shot, natural 20.
Alrighty.
Let's see here. So 16 energy damage.
Oh,
Putting it down to 14. Let's see. Second shot. 18.
That'll hit.
Okay. Not as bad. Only 5 energy damage on that one. So that puts you to 9, and that is all of the stormtroopers as they start to shoot.
hail of gunfire.
Hail of gunfire, except for these one-off pilots over here.
What are they doing now that we killed their pair?
Well, now that there's reinforcements, they're more than willing to join in and take pot shots at people. Okay, let's see here. We'll let the dice decide who
You
this
think
one
the
gets shot at.
stormtroopers are going to let them live after
Low.
this?
This one goes to backs. Okay, but it's at disadvantage at this distance because I'm guessing he's over 40 feet away. He is over 40 feet away. Okay. Backs, I'm guessing a 14 does not hit you.
Right.
All right. This guy gets up, moves his complement, takes a shot at backs. Okay. First roll of at disadvantage is a natural 20. Second roll is a 1.
Oh, jeez.
Pretty big swing there.
It's a day of extremes.
Yep. There we go. Just a miss. All right. Guy under the thing here. No, he's not going to teabag Ruvia. Where is he? He's way out here now. God
Too
damn it.
kind.
He's so far away.
Oh, we got sucked at the airlock. Oops.
He got sucked into the engine while the ship's like
Here,
revving up.
Can I cut you? That's all right. I'll just copy you for now. Go back to where Ruvia is. Let's take a shot at K6. Gosh, K6 does a 17 hit.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, these are the guys with the dinky little guns, so really not. Yeah. Minimum damage, 2 damage reduced to 1. Putting you to 7. Real big threats. And that brings us to Cicatrix and the bottom of initiative order. Cicatrix, what are you going to do? Ruvia is dead underneath the ramp. Already starting to attract flies.
The second heart in her head.
What's your
is
hit
leaking.
die?
D4.
Not a D4. I'm pretty sure it's a
Let's see.
D6, 8.
A D8.
Yeah, D6 is for wizards.
I'm gonna use a med pit on you. Fucking take fucking Lynn to your stupid. That adds your con mod to it as well. So 7 plus your con mod.
I also have Ideal of the Vigorous. When you roll a hit die to regain hit points, I can use my Wisdom or Charisma modifier in place of Con.
There you go. Use that.
No.
So the total would be 7 plus.
Gonna add 3.
10. Okay, you get 10 hit points left, which is
Hell
a
yeah.
third of your total hit points in one swing. Okay, Cicatrix, you've moved down. You have deposited meds.
I'm gonna run back up. Tell everyone to get the fuck on the ship.
Okay, Lynn Coro with K6 on deck.
Well, I had been planning to heal Ruvia and myself.
Oh. I wasn't sure if you had any force die left, so.
Yeah, I do
I mean,
have a
you
few.
can still do that. That's not a bad move. I don't need
You're
to
going to
do
get shot.
So.
You're going to get shot.
Probably going to get shot. But also, if not me, you guys might. Well, unless you can get. Let's see. Yeah, Ruvia, yeah, she can even getting up, you can still dash and get up here.
Yeah.
So I think everyone.
I'm going to stay in Luke Durga.
Got that little vomit shooter he had.
Cute gun.
You want to take the gun that what's the
that hurt me? I want to take the gun that hurt me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can take it. It's a.
I mean, someone else can have it, but I'll contextually
you can
bring it.
add a disruptor pistol to your inventory.
All right.
Okay, I'm just looking over stuff to see if there's anything defensively that I could maybe do, but other than just standing there and like dodging, I don't think so. So, yeah, let's just move 30 into the ship. And we haven't like even checked the ship for dudes yet, right?
Sure haven't.
It needs to go south.
Yeah, so I'll just be
check the smuggling spaces under the floor.
Right? Have I watched the movie? Do I know that those exist?
How did you ever smuggle anything?
Has Cicatrix been hurt?
I am missing 1 hit point.
Okay. Not
so
significant.
Yes.
Technically,
my shirt was ruined by Darga in the opening attack.
Ruined by Darga. Oh, hang on. Before I run up the ramp, I have my vibro dagger that's still over here. Goes and stabs this guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Ghost dagger.
That was my plan all along.
Go stab that way.
I fell for it.
Hank the Shank. Time for some hanky shanky.
Nice.
17 hit.
Yes, it does.
Dirk Diggler.
Nice job, Hank. These guys all have 9 hit points.
Fuck
so
yeah.
Hank gets killed. Or Hank gets 1 more kill. Nice.
Yeah, so
dude.
the blade that's just been sort of hanging in the air there, as Lynn runs up the ramp, she looks back, sees the guy, approaching, taking shots at what was it, Bax or whoever, and then flicks it sideways into the dude's chest, and then is like, you can keep that one, and like stops animating it, so it's just a inert dagger.
Well, I would just keep animating because why not, right?
Well, I can't
that way.
Yeah, but I can't see them anymore. I'm in the ship.
Animate it down his throat.
Keep moving it. Oh, do you
right.
well,
Hey, 6.
Yeah.
I have to use a bonus action to continue.
It has to stay 90 feet from you, so as we jet away, it actually rips itself from his body.
K6, it's just you and Ruby out here, I think.
All right, I'm gonna
And
go run
Bax.
at these
Bax.
stormtroopers.
Oh wait, I didn't actually take an action. That was a bonus action. I want to cast heal on myself.
Okay.
But that'll be it. I'll just roll that.
Roll it.
Hoya! Just to be safe, I don't know what's in here. 11. Yay.
Okay, so you go to 23. Okay, now K6.
All right,
Run it.
I'm moving up this.
Rezamp.
Yeah, I'll just say gangplank. That's
Okay.
not it.
Yeah, don't help Ruby up. It's fine.
Isn't Rubia like able to get up?
Yeah.
Yeah, after she spends half her movement to stand up in the first place.
Yeah, she can do like a kip up and
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, if I help her, then I'm staying behind.
Yeah, get your dumb robot ass on your. I have one
Robot?
more robot heal.
Robin?
Right.
You cost me 1,000 credits, you jackass.
The
do you want
maintenance
this?
on these robots are going to bankrupt us.
I give you a disruptor pistol. Sorry.
I'll take it, thank you.
Take
I'm
this.
sorry.
Actually, can I want to use my superiority die to allow K6 to move farther in.
If you have a reaction die,
I wasn't counting. I'm
Put
sure
that-
I could move farther in.
Okay, well, you can move 15 more feet in.
I could definitely. I mean, I could probably just like run.
Yeah, I want to close this door on my turn. So
Got it. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. I mean, I can do it without your point, so maybe give it to Rubia.
I think Bax might need it more actually.
I have one more. I can do it as many times as I want, as long as I have superiority die. It's insane.
Gotcha.
I'm a big
Yeah, that is
robot.
crazy.
Yeah.
You would think it would take a reaction or something, but
Nope.
yeah.
I mean, superiority die are pretty valuable. So like
everyone's
that
going
is
to
a
get on
pretty...
the luxury yacht. No one's going to take a headhunter.
No.
We don't
Well,
really have the opportunity.
we don't really have a
Not
chance to.
headhunters
There's
are
a
all
million
right next to the
stormtroopers filing at
stormtroopers.
us.
Yeah.
The stormtroopers can take the headhunters.
I mean, I
Not
could
if we shoot them before they take off.
ostensibly sneak over to one, but I also don't have.
Oh yeah,
Both?
it is Ruvia's turn. Ruvia, what are you going to do?
Great
Sneak over to
piloting.
them.
Oh, except I get to. Yeah, you know what? Okay, fine. Just for funsies and
Love a good funsy.
right.
Give them cancer.
All right, so
The
we're gonna
slow
stand
killer
up.
horse
That's
cancer.
not fun at all.
We're gonna get up. We're gonna get out of line of sight, which moves me. What is that? 10 feet. And then she's gonna activate her echo belt.
Okay.
So that was one move action, and then she'll use her action to dash.
Where the hell are you going?
Does this big ship have any guns on it? Like, are we
No.
gonna need the headhunters to defend ourselves?
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have no idea where you just like
Yeah, I see you
you got
disappear.
on the ship, and last you saw Ruvia was laying on her back on the ground. So she's gonna run here with her action, and then just for safety's sake, we're looking. We get another. Yep. She'll also use her bonus action to dash and get right up behind this guy here. So the next turn she can hop in and punch it.
Okay. Bax. Bax.
Bax is not a good pilot.
I mean,
Therefore,
that sounds like Bax's insecurity getting to him. You know?
Bax also
Right.
is keenly aware of his limitations.
Max,
Therefore,
I have this raven feather It'll help you fly, or this crow feather.
Bax is gonna dash up these stairs and be done with this.
Oh my god! None of you have any idea where I am. This is awesome. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I see
I'm
you
sorry.
disappear.
Wait, no,
They-
hey,
They
who
remember
saw me
that you're
disappear?
dead under the
I
stairs.
was standing in the
and they're
door.
just
If you
like,
did
"Yeah,
it
leave."
if you did it right here, I saw you do it.
Okay, cool. Okay, good. Then at least one person saw me.
Yeah, so I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Is what I said,
she
and then you ran off.
She would have turned to you and just said, "Those ones have guns."
We all have guns.
Well, unfortunately, we do need this ship if we want to get on that slaver vessel.
I mean,
I have no idea what's going on, to be honest. Like, there's a tanker flying at a slaver vessel, and it'll hit it in a minute. Within a minute, within.
I don't think it's that soon, but it's on a collision course.
And only we can stop it, not the guys watching it happen.
No,
Well, they're
'cause
just
you
seeing it
need-
on scanners, so
I guess
you need
the real
remote
question
control
in
device
this
that's on this ship.
yeah.
This morally gray situation is: do we feel like saving thousands of lives or getting the fuck out of Dodge?
I like getting the fuck out of Dodge. First, I don't really care, but honestly, I want to do whatever hurts the Empire the most.
well, you probably want to expose the Empire's secret, which is going to happen if you manage to save the slaves.
Yeah.
There we go.
What else did Darga have on his body?
Darga would have had.
Because I think I'm close enough. I could have drug him to the ship.
Yeah, you could
You are a
have.
big robot.
Did you climb in the big wound that Bax gave him and then wear him like
No, I'd step in him and then lift him up, and then you'd see my robot legs run him up the ship. It'd be the fastest moving hut you've ever seen.
Just two robot legs underneath.
I'd be like
the
a lion dancer or something. Just moving his body like Weekend at Bernie's, just lion dancer style. Oh, I'm Darga. I hereby
actually
rescind
did get
all my previous actions.
You really did get the thing that was most pillageable, which was the weapon that he had.
Well, it would have been cool to get, like, I don't know, his fucking radio,
his
communicator or whatever.
Those tiny, very strong arms.
Yeah.
So we'll say that you guys all make it into ships. Let's see
I want
here.
to eat
Let's
his
go.
arms and see if they taste like chicken.
Luckily, I think I have the highest piloting skill.
I think I have a -1 to piloting, if that helps.
Yeah, I didn't
really-
imagine Lynn as much of a pilot.
Nope, I have a flat.
I don't know.
Flat
All those
nothing.
movies, all the Jedis fly their own fucking ships. So why didn't you learn?
That's true.
So you should be coming up on a space board.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going
Is there
to
space?
assign player permission to the headhunter to Nathan.
Dick.
And then, so if you remember in, it's been a long time since we've had a starship combat.
Oh yeah.
But I need to know who is being deployed as the pilot for the Sorosub luxury yacht 3000 that you guys now have at your
Oh,
disposal.
is that the Liddy Luck version or model?
That is, yeah.
Girls chat.
Darga calls it the, what does he call it? He calls it the Glorious
Femme-
Chariot. But I
Femme
assume you
Fortune.
call it something else. Who wants to be? Does someone in particular want to take the pilot deployment?
That'd probably be
Yeah,
me.
Micers.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think I'm
Okay.
the only one that's
Yeah, Mike
one
says
efficient
that's
and
piloting
two has a
skill.
high score in it.
Okay. So I will read you something here before we get started. So I think we'll actually pick up here with this final set of space combat next week. I have put the stat sheets for the 2 ships in handouts for Star Wars.
Sweet.
It will be good if between now and next week you guys take a modest look at what deployments look like for
It's been a
starships,
while.
because it's all Starship combat from here until the end of the chapter.
Home stretch.
Yeah, definitely need a refresher.
But yeah, you have one headhunter, which follows you out of the hangar.
He's on our
and
tail. Shoot him down.
Shoot it down.
Can we like double
Quickly-
back and then dump everyone else into headhunters? Like make them think we left and then just re-land real quick and then grab all of them?
No, you guys have taken the luxury yacht, but you have several deployments. This is good because the luxury yacht actually benefits from having multiple people on it.
Okay, good.
You have one headhunter, which is fine. Let's see here.
Rubia's gonna die, isn't she?
That's
Yeah,
right.
that thing has a lot.
This is going to be incredible.
You know
Hull
why?
points.
Because Rubia can't fit that helmet on her head.
Yeah.
So you tear out of that hangar,
What-
and as you pull out from the hangar and start to get some distance between you and the Cloud City superstructure, the sun is setting over Bespin's horizon, and it casts the entire atmosphere in this like hazy orange glow. The beauty of the scene is broken up by a set of cloud cars, some with 2 pods and others with of sort of a sleeker, more aerodynamic design, racing toward you as you're pulling away from the city. As the first blaster bolts pass to either side of your vessel, the cloud cars still too distant to get a good shot. You can tell that they mean to take no prisoners. And this is actually where we will pick up next week, because I assume that if there's enough space combat next week, we'll be able to shoot. So if there's first of all, there's a great video series on YouTube about Starship deployments if you don't want to read. Otherwise, all you have to know is that Starship Combat has you everyone who's aboard a single ship rolls initiative, and the lowest initiative rolled is what that ship gets. So that's how larger ships
Sorry,
with
everyone.
more people on it suffer. Whereas a ship like the Headhunter that Nathan has, it's his initiative that's all he has to roll. However,
Right.
Nathan is limited in the amount of actions he can take because he's the only one on his ship. So there's a trade-off between larger and smaller vessels.
And if I remember correctly, when you're rolling for attacks and things, you're using the ship's stats. Like that's the point of this ship having a stat block, right?
Yes, for the most part. I think that certain
Piloting
things.
is something, right? We
Yeah,
talked
there's-
about this last time.
There's some things that your character brings to the various deployments. So, for example, the Glorious Chariot, looking at it, it has 2 gun positions, so it has 2 deployments. So you'd have one person who is deployed to the blaster cannon, which is the fixed front one, and you could have a second person deployed to the laser cannon, which is turreted. The ship makes a range attack +4 to hit.
I call laser shotgun.
And so whoever is on that deployment would roll, and they would get a +4 to that roll, and the range is 600 to 2400 rather. And you can see the energy damage there. Same with the laser
Yeah.
cannon. And there's a bunch of specific skills. It's the Glorious Chariot has evasive maneuvers. It's a nimble starship.
But we do add our proficiency bonus to attack rolls under
If
piloted.
Do you add your proficiency bonus if you have some sort of skill, or is it just
No,
like
it just says piloted. The Glorious Chariot adds its crew's proficiency bonus to its attack rolls, as well as Constitution and Charisma saving throws.
yeah, okay, there you go.
As
So
long as the
for
crew
the-
has at least 1 rank in any deployment.
And what's
Who's
great
got my
news is
state
if you
pod?
guys
Wait.
survive,
How do we have a rank in the deployment?
what?
if the crew has at least one rank in any deployment, what does that mean?
So if you're okay, so let's look at what deployments are.
Coordinator,
I-
gunner, mechanic,
No,
operator,
just
pilot,
the
technician.
just the rank. What is, sorry, the rank thing is unfamiliar to me.
Quick. So there's coordinator, gunner, mechanic, operator, a role as a deployment you could take in a ship. Smaller ships work a little differently. Smaller ships, a single pilot can do multiple things, but
How do you get a rank? How do you get a rank in that position? Just by being in that station once, you get a rank, or
do
I
I think
can't hear you.
You're
Mike's
cutting out.
mic is cutting out.
no.
Oh wait,
Oh.
We didn't hear a word you said. You definitely like got cut
Yeah.
off.
If you've been talking, we can't hear you, my bro. Mike.
Well, good night,
He's gone-
everybody.
He's gone again. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I think this might be the powers that be.
Well,
No? Still no?
No.
There we
it's
go.
weird.
Something.
Every time you talk, it goes off.
I hear your confusion. We don't hear literally anything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
everything
I'm-
confused?
Now it's fine.
okay. Study up on what you think your deployment should be, especially if you're on the luxury yacht crew. Nathan, you are piloting a single pilot starship thing. So
I'll read up on that too.
yeah. But I think we could possibly do all of the starship combat shit and be done with this next week.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Time to drag it out.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
GG, everybody.
Okay,
GG, everybody.
Wow.
James, I found